Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. All right. So, y'all want to hear Kid Fury read Tommy real quick, and then we can listen to. I just saw. It says Quad Web and Dr. Heavenly befriend Toya befriending King. So Quad and Heavenly are on there. I'm here for it. Reality After Dark. Oh, that's on Patreon. Uh, I kind of don't want to hear about certain people's sex life, Claudia included, and this lady right here. Um, let's see what this is.
I would like to know during our taping together if we're Eskimo sisters.
Wait, listen.
It means they fuck the same person.
Let's go.
That's it. Are we Eskimo brothers?
Not that I know of.
See?
Not that I
How
know
about you
of.
don't say the name, but you give hints in like industry? How about that?
I don't be wanting to know that much about people. All right, so let's go here. Let's see, what did they talk about?
Whether you're a festival girly or catching local live music, Dove thinks in theater.
Hit fast forward, and it was like, woo,
Yeah,
I'm bored. So just skim through.
speed this right up. Yeah.
But while we're here, let's talk about some Black excellence the way that we usually do. This week, it is going to go over to an exceptional young man named Miles Dantzler. He is a third grader who has now been accepted into Mensa.
Oh, work.
If you haven't heard of Mensa, you can Google it. It's basically a society for niggas who will always be smarter than you.
It's like, what the? Okay. Okay. Well, so yeah, why not? That's probably, you're probably getting a lot more promo for that because you over there on the West Coast. The one I've heard good things about. Now that one,
yeah, I
I've
hear
heard
good
of.
things about it all the time, but I still don't know what. Zootopia 2 came out like a month or so ago to some sort of heated exchange, and they had to be separate. Wait, I don't really know where to start. Let's start with some silly. Okay. Did you hear about this alleged Justin Bieber Usher scuffle down to the Beyonce?
I did hear about that, but I wasn't sure if it was real.
I'm not really sure if it's real either. There were a lot of.
We can come back to the tea if y'all want, but I want to hear y'all to hear him. I can't remember who else they talked about.
Claims.
Yeah.
I think that you are right, and that it would be like, hey, where's my coin color?
Yeah, I would like $28 million that I believe you owe to me.
I briefly spoke on here about Cameron suing J. Cole, didn't I?
You did. What to say, because we didn't even get to the funny part.
Yeah, no, I'm just getting through the thing.
But I mean, I'm thinking 3 max, like a regular everyday car. But then you know what I'm thinking of regular everyday.
Yeah, 3 max.
I'm thinking like,
and that lady was glowing.
oh yeah, happier.
She looks fantastic. All right, what else do we have? Oh, apparently there are rumors that Nicki Minaj is banned from the Met Gala, and so I guess we can just move on unless you have something to say. I mean, it's like she's not.
But now I remember what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
It is pretty common where people feel some type of way because they played a gay person, probably because people then assume maybe you're gay. You have to be able to do what you said in terms of you have nothing but like one television show, streaming.
I don't know, like that sort of thing is fine, but as long as you don't feel like like Kid Fury said, you don't feel like you have to come in and like, I think this is
Right.
something to feel.
Right.
At the gym today, I squat 300 pounds or whatever, and I can't even tell this nigga because he gonna be jealous and all that. Like last one, so
Okay, like dying, bitch.
right.
But yeah,
yeah. All of a sudden, you can't drink like you used to. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, is that my knee?
All
Oh,
right.
it's gonna rain tomorrow. No.
You're like, oh no, my knee is tight. Somebody give me some aspirin. Like, oh Jesus,
Yeah.
I'm old.
Mm-hmm. I'm not doing a shot. No.
Oh
because
no,
like,
because I
yeah,
have
you
to
got
get up tomorrow.
And I listen.
You want to go to the? You want to? I'm too elderly. But good luck, Amethyst. Let us.
Order fast, free delivery.
Saying. Disgusted.
Uh-oh.
Wonder, the cravings expert. Get the app today.
Folks, we're back. It's time for the read. I will start because I really want to try to just get this out because I'm disgusted.
Uh-oh.
Tommy Lee, or whatever the fuck your name is, you weird freaky ass bitch. I don't know what the fuck your 41-year-old thinks that you're doing besides sack chasing. Trying to get a piggyback ride and make out and go on dates and shit with a 21-year-old boy.
Yeah.
You are 20 years older than this boy. On his back, walking down the boulevard, talking about he bae and said he's so fine. His response is, can't be that fine with somebody on my back. Bitch, you are weird.
What?
Making out with this boy, and now because the whole internet has rightfully dragged your weird ass, now you trying to talk about some, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not that type of girl. Bitch, you the girl that we saw in the video.
What you mean?
You're the girl that we saw in the video. The difference between then and now is that you got that call and they say, bitch, we will bury you. Like,
what?
I don't know what the fuck you think you doing over here, ho, but we will end it. Not just here, but over there too, bitch. Play a game. I always knew that you were a worthless idiot from the first time that I was introduced to you, but now I'm just like really confused as to why you are still discussed, why people still bring you up. You have been an absolute drunk ass loser for the entirety of your open career on television and where else. You have nothing to offer anybody in the streets besides that mangled pussy. You like, what are we talking about? What are you talking about? You're not smart. You're not well spoken. I'm sure you can't read or write. You have no fashion sense. You have nothing but like one television show, streaming show that's interested in you. And every time you go over there, you act like a wasted basehead. Pulling out BB guns, shooting people, sending motherfuckers to jump somebody because you scared to fight yourself because you can't. You can barely stand up when you go places. And I'm tired of you trying to do this whole fake gangster shit like somebody's supposed to be afraid of you. Ho, you soft. You soft. And you're a sack chasing, sex pest, weird ass bitch. Because you could go and do that shit with somebody who's at least 5, 6, 7 years younger than you. Even 10. I wouldn't even be think it's too weird if it was a 31-year-old nigga.
Right.
That young man's brain is still developing. And I'm sure you knew that. And you were attempting to coerce his ass into giving you a baby. You weird ass bitch. You weird ass clout chasing, nasty ass, worthless, losing bitch. You are not good at anything. You are not good at anything besides having a half decent face. You are not entertaining in any way. Your music is trash. You can't stand upright. You're not good at shit besides being a hot mess. And I halfway blame a lot of you bitches who claim to be entertained by this shit so much that you want to keep seeing her on things. Similar to how you have begged and pleaded Andy Cohen's white gay ass to have Phaedra Parks back on Bravo, as if that weird bitch, weird freaky bitch, didn't accuse somebody of attempted rape. Not because she thought it was actually happening, not because she was told it was actually happening, but because she just ain't like the bitch anymore. And she didn't even have the boss. She knew what she was doing and that it was so bad that instead of saying it herself, she sent the dumbest bitch she knew to go and say it and be a mouthpiece for her. And duck wrecked the whole season until that same dumb mouthpiece snitched by accident. Attempted to ruin this person's life because she didn't like her and accused her of rape instead of just being like, oh, tax fraud, oh, her husband gay, or whatever other dumbass shit that people be saying on Housewives. And you're like, oh, well, she was really fierce on Traitors. Why don't we put her back on TV? Y'all hoes dumb. And I don't feel bad for you or any, like... I truly don't. I don't know why you can't just watch the Parkers reruns or Sister or some shit if you want to be Black entertained. You have to have fucking drug addicts and alcoholics come out here and feel like they're important enough to be around a child in that manner. Bitch, I don't even know when the last time I've been around a 20-year-old to my knowledge, besides when I was at my mama's house for Christmas.
Yeah.
And even then, I told you most of that night I was sitting in a room by myself playing the Switch. And one of them came in and was like, oh, you're shy? Cool, get it. Bitch, we saw you kissing this boy in the mouth, you dumbass late ass hoe.
I don't even understand how you attracted to somebody that young. Like, you're so old. Why do you?
Because you want a check. And you know that young men are incredibly impressionable and easy to manipulate because you have old bitch twat. Yeah. You try to do like Drea or whatever the fuck her name is, who just did that.
Literally, I was about to say this sound like Drea. And that boy that's younger than her son.
I'm going to treat you just like I would treat a 41-year-old man out here kissing on and calling a 20-year-old girl bae. Bitch, you're nasty and you suck. You suck at everything but having a cute face when it's got makeup on it. Your music sucks. Your brain sucks. The way you walk sucks. Your fucking drug and alcohol riddled brain and liver. Everything about you sucks, bitch. And I can't wait till I never have to see your dumb ass again. I'm finished.
I get, we all want to be related to Beyonce, but not like this. Not like this.
Okay,
pretend like the rest of us, crackhead. I'm so tired of this bitch. She doesn't even do anything fun or funny or engaging when she is around. All she does is slur, look cross-eyed, and break stuff. Girl, fuck you. Find somewhere. Oh, yeah, I'm not that type of girl. You're exactly that type of girl. At best, you should have said I was so drunk. I don't remember. I thought it was El DeBarge. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of grown-ass adults playing footsie with children. You have, if you want a sack chase, bitch, you are pretty. Get your hair done and go and find a nigga your age. You can. Niggas are dumb.
Or even a 30-year-old. You don't even have to.
That's what I'm saying.
You can find just somebody grown for real, girl. What are you doing?
You will absolutely find a nigga who will fuck you and give you a baby who got more money than you, because most of them do. Y'all be so pressed and inspired by these hoes on TV and on Instagram because they got a pretty face and you think they got money like they don't borrow their clothes. Let's move you, because I'm actually getting tired.
Yeah, no, you're getting pissed.
It's not even just that it's Jules.
Yeah. Any 21-year-old, like, what are you doing at your big, massive age? Born in the 80s ass. With a 21-year-old? Girl. No, it's trifling. It's beyond trifling. It's,
Fuck you and everybody to know.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, my read this week comes at the expense of Ulta Beauty, which is a national chain with over 1,500 locations. And I just cannot believe this happened in New York City. You possibly could not have picked a worse city to do this, but so there is an Ulta on 86th Street. I've been there many, many times, never to use their beauty services because that just would have never occurred to me.
Yeah, why would you do that? I forgot that they do that.
Yeah, they do have a beauty salon. And a woman named Lauren Smith and her 7-year-old daughter, who are professional models, they went to the 86th Street Ulta Beauty in Manhattan because they had scheduled hair appointments before a professional photo shoot. And the stylist who was assigned to them, Jessica C., declined to do their hair. She said that they don't do that kind of hair.
Oh.
You are fucking kidding me.
I am not lying. Now, she also the mother, Lauren Smith, says that their hair was actually completely covered while they were having the exchange. So nobody ever actually inspected their hair. They just saw Black people and said, "Oh, we don't do this." She asked to speak to a manager. The manager came over and said, "Yes, we're not doing y'all hair. We're not comfortable doing that type or texture of hair, and y'all should have clarified when you made the appointment what kind of hair you had so that we could have, you know, I don't even know. We could have found somebody Black to do it or found somebody who knows how to do Black hair." Again, this is New York City.
Right.
New York City is, I believe, the most diverse city in this country. There are millions and millions of people who live here. We also have strict laws about how you can treat other people. So this is in direct violation of New York State human rights law, which prohibits discrimination on traits historically associated with race, including hair texture. This also violates New York's cosmetology licensing laws, which require licensed hairstylists to be trained and competent to provide services to people of all hair types. New York City has specific laws that say niggas can go into any hair salon and expect to have their hair done because that's the service you offer, especially a giant chain like Ulta. Ulta on 86th Street in Manhattan don't have nobody who could wash and style Negro hair.
That is wild.
So they say, you know, this was a very loud confrontation that happened in front of other customers, causing severe humiliation, traumatic distress to the little girl who was crying and asking what's wrong with my hair and if they got brown girls in the pictures on the walls and how come we can't get our hair done there, which is an extremely good question, Ulta. Why is it niggas are good enough to use in your marketing and promotional materials, but when it comes to a location, a generous sized location, again, in the most diverse city in the country, how in the fuck is it that y'all don't have nobody who could have done a blowout on this hair? Y'all don't have in New York City.
And you didn't even look at their hair.
And you didn't even inspect the hair. It wasn't like, oh, well, we looked at your hair and you had scalp issues or whatever you just automatically said, nope, I'm not comfortable doing that texture. Called the manager and the manager said, yeah, we don't have nobody here who's going to do y'all's Negro hair. You're go.
And you should have clarified.
And you should have said that when you scheduled that you were Black so that we wouldn't. I don't have to do that. This is New York City.
So do the white bitches who come to get their hair done, that they go, oh, so yeah, I'm white. So my hair
I'm actually a ginger
really
and it's kind of curly and wavy. So no, because as a white woman, you can confidently walk into anywhere, including a Black salon, and assume that somebody can and will do your fucking hair. Of all the places y'all could have done, right? Because it seems like a slam dunk, extremely clear cut case. We have very explicitly laid out discriminatory policies that say you are not.
How much they get?
Like at this point, just write the check.
Right. I don't need to just settle, bitch. It's like
it's time to just settle. What do you mean you're not comfortable?
You were racist to me and my 7-year-old in front of people? Matter of fact, just give me this location.
This is illegal, right? I was like, so the Ulta finna do Black hair from now on. I bet you they are.
86th Street in New York City.
In New York City. Are you kidding? The fact that y'all didn't even know enough about the law here to say, is it possible it's illegal to turn Black people away? Like,
Ulta.
Y'all are professional licensed cosmetologists and you didn't know that you could not turn away Black people for being Black?
Did you know you have to pay taxes? That is crazy.
I'm actually mad I didn't think of this first. I'm mad I didn't go to Ulta and be like, so who finna do my micro braids? Like, I'm mad I didn't.
Right.
I'm mad
you got 3 houses.
I'm mad I didn't book an appointment for, a blowout or whatever and go in there just for them.
Not even far.
It's again,
That is so.
you throw a rock in this city and you're going to hit 10 different ethnicities, 7 different nationalities, some genderqueer, some sexually fluid. Like, we have a little bit of every fucking body. We have laws
Part of why New
here.
York City is the greatest city in
Like,
the
we
world.
literally have it set up like that because there are so many different people here and nobody should be discriminated against because of how they look. I just cannot believe. And I'm seeing a lot of comments that are like, well, why would a nigga expect to go to Ulta anyway? That's not the point.
Are you?
That's not the point. Would I
Nope.
have ever done this? No, it would have never occurred to me to even assume that somebody at Ulta would do a good job on my hair, but they're supposed to.
They are supposed.
But they're supposed to. And so if you live around 86th Street and all the black stylists are booked up and you said, let me just get something for me and my child, surely Ulta has shampoo and conditioner, wide tooth combs and blow dryers. Like, I know y'all didn't even go in there asking for a French roll and some finger waves. Like, I know you didn't. I know it was something basic. And they were just like, oh no, we can't. Y'all don't have what? You don't have flat irons in here? You don't have curling irons? You don't have the same materials that you would use on anybody else's hair? You don't have a heat protectant? This is Ulta. Go grab one off the shelf. Like, okay. All right.
That's
well,
insane.
time to write me a check. Time to write me a check.
And possibly shut this whole shit down.
Me and my 7-year-old will never have to worry about booking another modeling gig because she's on our burger for the rest of our lives. And this is our Ulta now. Like,
oh, hi. This is my 7-year-old daughter. She's retired. She's a retired former model.
And Ulta's website talks about how they're all about being inclusive and, you know, we stand for equality and acceptance. We want to create a space that's welcoming to all. That what happened at this location when these two people showed up to get their hair done is the exact opposite of that. And so, I mean, the store manager has to be fired. Has to be. I can right. I mean, the stylist too. Because if you're not comfortable doing their type or texture of hair, you don't deserve the license that you have. It is the law in this city that you have to. You cannot tell somebody, oh, I don't do your type of hair.
And it would have been one thing to like look at their hair and be like, no, I'm not gonna hold you. You get your hair done in here, it's gonna be a mess. Like it is.
Show me the reference picture because I don't know.
I have some like referrals. I promise you're not gonna like the results in here. I can get the manager for you, but I promise. Then going, well, bitch, your black ass should have called in and clarified that you had your nigger hair and your daughters to come in here and get it done. That's insane.
Right. I would have said, you know, I'm going to do my best. I can't say I have a lot of experience, but I'm going to do my best to make sure you two look and feel amazing before you leave this salon today. And I mean, that's just because I'm a good, nice person who doesn't want to hurt somebody's feelings based off who they fucking are. This is our hair as it grows out of our head.
And it's the wide open honesty that mother and daughter could have been like, you know what, on second thought.
Or we really have
a
photo shoot. We really need to get this done. Do your best, you know, and I'll buy a curling iron on my way out. Give us some touch-ups at the studio or something like.
Because like you said, Ulta or not, they should have, especially in 86th Street, they should not have had to assume. They should have been able to just walk in there and get their hair done.
And again, that is you could have pulled this in most other cities and it wouldn't have been nothing. You could have pulled this in Oklahoma and it would have been fine. Because I'm sure we don't have this level of protection where it's like,
baby, Florida.
Stick to your.
They would have caught a broom. They would have held it. Get back. Go on now.
Now, what you colors doing in here? Y'all know we don't do no colored hair.
That is wild.
So, yeah.
Ulta should have literally been like, not only does this completely stand against everything that, you know, we hold dear, here is the time, date, and place that you get to stone them.
Yeah. So, just go on and write the check, make it out to Lauren Smith. Or whatever that lady's name is, because
that's what I was just about to say.
Right, because y'all have really Really?
People feel real bold because of
I
Trump.
suggest y'all hire people
They don't
who
even know the
very
freaking law.
basics of the law. I'm
in the world. And you didn't think it was illegal to look around and be like,
not
hey,
you.
buddy, here do black hair.
You sell all kinds of shit that
Because like, woo,
I'm gonna sue the shit out of y'all. I'm just gonna let it. More tickets that have opened up for our live.
All right, so let's go to Heavenly, and y'all want to listen to this or the pod I was talking about? At Altus in Metro Detroit, that's weird. They probably had black stylists. Carlos or the pod? Crystal's cackle grates my neck. I love Crystal's cackle. Yes, a mangled puss. I love Dr. Heavenly. I don't get all the hate. You know, Heavenly could give it, she could take it. People just be hating. I get that she, you know, she's not everybody's cup of tea, but, you know, she fights different. She's from Florida. Here, the Florida girls, you know, they a little something else, you know? They give it up
See what I'm
different.
saying? So if she supports me, then it's continuing to push me up a little bit higher. And that just can't be. She just can't give me that. So she may give me a little bit of something, but she'll never give it to me in its full glory. But the good thing about it is that I don't need it.
Ooh.
Big news! Carlos King.
Carlos King.
Your boy going viral again.
The godfather of reality television. Carlos King.
Hey, Raindrops. Thank you all so much who have subscribed to the channel. You guys have really helped spread the word, build this channel together, because, you know, I can't do this without you guys. And I know y'all want me to interview a lot of people, child, but in order for me to do that, I need to make sure my subscribers match the millions of people who do watch my videos. So all you have to do, okay, is hit the subscription button. That's it. I ain't asking for much, child. And enjoy this video.
There you go, right there, big as that. Oh, Jackie told me she said Heavenly.
Did someone call a doctor?
Hey! Baby, we know you was gonna come in here with wrinkles, honey. Maybe you got a wrinkle, a little piece of steam, honey.
But you know, I used this pre-blow dry, the Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. It says silky smooth, humidity resistant. And then I put some of this on here, hair polisher. It's a heat protectant too, because I have this. Same company. This is a heat protectant. It's the same damn thing. And then I put some, this literally had the same ingredients. I put some oil in my hair before I flat ironed it. But as far as, so when I use my treatment thing that I make, it is a heat protectant, because when I wasn't using it and I was straightening my hair all winter, I was noticing when I washed my hair, I could smell the burnt stuff. And I remember I had fried my bangs because I had cut them too short. But when I used the last time I used my treatment, my curls came right back. I didn't smell the burnt stuff. So that's a heat protectant too. But this time I didn't use it. I just used the vinegar rinse, because I was using all of those fake natural products, and I used the hot oil treatment. So I'm covered on, and that's why my hair looks a little greasy right now, but I'm curling it all up and stuff. I probably didn't need to put the extra oil in it. I forgot I did a hot oil treatment, but that's kind of my routine. As far as me sending out the things to y'all, when I made I told y'all, when I make the small batches, everything's fine. But when I try to not trim, I'm gonna trim my hair again, because I think this blow dryer is, or it could have been, because I've been neglecting my hair for like 2-3 weeks. And this blow dryer has split my ends before I cleaned it before. That's how I know I probably need to get a new one. As far as me getting that out to y'all, I was going to send that out to y'all, but then it started separating because I added a little bit more honey, a little bit more this and that, and then it kind of, I'll show it to you tomorrow. It kind of like separated. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't want to send that to y'all. So let's see. Today's Saturday. What do I have to do? I could actually make some more today. Only thing I need is bananas, really. I think I have everything else. And I can get that out to my Patreon girls and to my dolls. I have some of those hot oil treatments that I love, that I swear by. And I'm going to get a couple of things that I use for myself. I'll include that in the doll package. So I'm going to try to do that. At least make the stuff this weekend. I got the bottles. I don't have labels, but I'll just print out some instructions. Yeah, I didn't want to send out what I had because it looks a little wonky. I don't want to send that to y'all. But I know I'm not full of shit. I just have like mental issues. So I can actually do that today and Sunday, because I do need to go to the market. I don't have any food. I need to find something to cook for Sunday. Maybe I'll make turkey wings again. I bought a hairbrush cleaner at Cosmo last week, and see if it's See, I'm scared to get the Revlon thing wet because I don't even want to spray it with like alcohol because it's open. You know, you can see right through it, and that's where I don't know how it. You know where the I don't know how this thing works, so I'm like, maybe I could look up a video. I don't know. I just rather get a new one. They're not that expensive. See how the things are like bending? It's right there. That's not good. Yes. Turkey wings, yes. I can make some turkey wings. I don't have to make so much. Mo has been staying up at his old lady's house. He's still not 100%. I saw him like the other day. He's coming back around as far as like mentally. Well, he was getting smart with me yesterday, but today he sounded like really out of it. So I don't know. He's not staying down here, so I can't really see what's going on with him. The hell? So I'll make a small dinner, spray Q-tip with alcohol after we move it here. I did all that before. I'd rather get a new one because it's a lot of, I did that. I did each little hole I went through, each little line. I scraped all the stuff out. But it's more so the bristles are splitting. And they're probably not like the top of the line bristles because it's so cheap. So I can see the gunk in here. I did that before. I'm going to just get a new one. I'm going to find me one on sale somewhere or find a new one to try. But yeah.
Listen, I had to do a lot of bending over to check.
Oh, wow.
Bend over, bend it over.
I had to check pulses. I had to check scrotum.
And prostates.
Oh, like all that.
You know, anal gland.
Yes.
Throat. You know, a couple of things. Well, you know, with maybe 3.
Why you got the finger like this? You're supposed to take
caring
it.
Y'all.
Yeah.
I like all that shit.
It should be small.
I don't like all of that. Literally, all that shit. I don't want to. I just don't like. It is not gay. It's like anal stuff. I just think anal stuff is just so gross. It's like fecal matter. I don't think people should play in it. She put their tongues in it. She put their dicks in it. Like, I just don't see it for anal. And Carlos, you're supposed to be like the head of this. You're supposed to be the Carlos King, formerly of Bravo, You supposed to have like made Real Housewives of Atlanta. You got whatever show you got over there and on. They gave you your own platform over there, and then you on YouTube. All you want to talk about is dicks and like. I don't like all of that. I don't want to know that about you. And you not that I want to hear about anybody's dick, but like, especially not yours. You're not cute. You're not sexy. Like, I don't want to hear about that. Everybody's just too comfortable. And Heavenly, you running for office. You should not be talking about anal glands. With Carlos, I keep telling y'all, I love Heavenly's hair. It's so presidential, isn't it? It's so Michelle Obama. I'm tired of everybody sharing so much. Bring back shame.
It should be like this.
Yes, let me
It should
check
be
the
like
heart
this.
now.
Check the heart.
Check the heart.
How's the heart doing? It's not broken, is it, Carlos?
No.
You ain't breaking no hearts, Carlo. It's
My bangs acting up already.
Are you nervous?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that feels good.
Mm-mm. I'm not nervous.
Okay, let me do you.
Mm-mm.
Oh wow, very supple.
Supple. I like that word.
Carlos,
I can't be acting silly with you today.
Baby, you would have found something. Not the four-leaf clover, honey. I'm not doing this, but I am.
Because the leprechaun. Oh.
Can we get to the interview,
was it, baby?
Hey, Dr. Heavenly.
I just wanted to start off by saying I want to thank
her
Miss
hair.
Quad for all of the support she's given
I love Black women's hair.
me on my campaign. From
That looks like natural. I don't like the long, desperate extensions unless that's your look. That look isn't for everybody. Like Quad. Quad hair looks a fucking mess to me. I wish she would let go of the blonde. I think that a dark hair like Heavenly will look much better on her. I'm tired of frontals. I'm tired of seeing people's lace. I'm tired of all of that. I like the way Heavenly's hair is.
time from the beginning to now to the end.
Yes,
She's been out there
indeed.
canvassing, walking the streets, knocking on doors,
Yeah.
doing all of the things. She's maxed out on her campaign contributions.
Yeah.
You have too, Carlos.
Well, no, I definitely donated the maximum amount because
Yeah.
we are friends in real life.
Absolutely.
She was knocking on doors. I was door knocking, canvassing. I love a canvas.
Yes.
Listen, walking the streets.
I am humbled
I'm a
by the
street
support.
walker. So we are very happy that you are officially announced to be running for Congress in District 13.
Yes, I qualified on Wednesday.
You qualified.
Yes.
So explain to us what that means, because the most I know about politics is watching.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm running for Congress. That's U.S. House of Representatives, okay? So that's in D.C. We represent D.C. and here in Georgia. To qualify, you have to bring your money. You have to actually qualify to come in, and you have to fill out a form and do the things. But the great thing about my campaign is we've already been knocking on doors. We've knocked over 8,000 doors. We've contacted over 100,000 people already, and we plan to take this race.
No, you are, and you were a part of it being the campaign
Most
manager.
certainly.
So talk to me about that, because we saw you manage tons of offices.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. And people always say, is it hard to manage Heavenly? No, not when she trusts you. And not when it's something that she's very passionate about. And Heavenly is very, very passionate about.
I don't feel like Heavenly plays about business.
She lives it, she eats it, she breathes it. We have numerous conversations throughout the day. That's all we're talking about. This woman is so focused on helping others. And here's the thing, she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. Heavenly is well established. Doctor, which she's a doctor as well. This is her really giving her time and sacrificing herself for the greater good of others. And so it is very disheartening when I see people who are, not really supporting her in such a way, because what she's doing is groundbreaking. We have a lot of people who want to say, well, she's in reality TV and she fights. And
Well, wait a minute, I don't physically fight. Let's
well, when
clear
we say
that.
fight, we're talking about verbally fighting.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
don't
sparring, yes.
verbally fighting, right? And for me, that's a plus because I would want someone to come in and have that same vigor to fight for my district. Now, I don't live in Heavenly's district, but Heavenly has my full support. As she said earlier, Heavenly has been, working and seeing her patients still and doing press for this show that is called Married to Medicine that is doing phenomenal on Bravo.
Hey, Giselle.
Oh my,
it's doing phenomenal on Bravo. Don't be messy. But what I'm saying is, while she was away, I was standing in a gap, and we're knocking on doors, and we're talking to people, and we're talking about figuring out what do they want, what are they looking for, and they're really just looking for someone to be visible, to be there, and to feel that cares and they're connected to. And this is her. This is she. She's very relatable.
Yeah, she done did my whole campaign speech.
Well, no, because like me, like Candy Burris, like Andy Cohen, and the many people who are supporting you, we know that you're doing this for your love of the community, and that's why it was nothing for me to contribute financially to your campaign. Because we are friends in real life, but if I thought you were doing this for television or storyline, I wouldn't waste my money doing it. I know how serious you are. Quad knows that you and I talk all the time off camera. So I know this is real for you.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, like Quad has intimated, there are people who don't believe that. Your castmate, Dr. Simone, made a very public declaration, feeling like you're taking this office as a joke, and she doesn't want you or the general public to vote for, and these are her words, not mine. She feels this is foolish. And
why would she say that? Why would she say that?
Right.
And this is not the reality TV of me saying this, but if I said that about her career as an OBGYN, I'd be really wrong. I think that one thing we do on reality TV and we have done successfully is not attack someone's career. I mean, I could easily say things, but
that's what I'm saying about Simone. When Gabor and what's his name, Q, they all be talking shit, like, because you hate Heavenly, Simone is just this saint. And let's be real, the only reason why y'all hate Heavenly so much is because she called y'all bitch men. Okay, she slipped up and said that, and y'all took great offense to that because y'all been on her ass ever since. So I understand that is not lost upon me, and that's why I be saying and being smart and saying the little shit that I do be saying, because y'all not really, all the hate that she gets is unwarranted. I feel like, and this is not me caping for her because I just like her so much. I just see the bullshit from people. And like I said, I think it's a disgrace that whether you like her or not, this is something serious, especially considering what is going on in our fucking country. We need as many of us as we can get. And I feel like Heavenly's, the girls are so mad at Heavenly because they can't spar like she does. They can't go back and forth. They're not quick on their feet. She just be leaving them like dumbfounded, like looking stupid. I think that will come in handy on the Senate floor. I watch a lot of those Senate hearings and the judicial committees and these hearings, and for instance, hold on, let me show you this. Just bullshit. I just saw it in here. Hold on. Is this Richie B sides? Okay, Richie B. Give me a second. Like this shit right here.
I believe you're up. Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for your...
Now watch this.
Ms. Westerkamp, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, under our Constitution...
These are Judiciary Committee hearings for judicial nominees. These bitches are trying to become judges. Okay? And it's another one I want to show y'all.
And the Electoral College...
First of all, pay attention to this whore. how big her eyes are. My, what big eyes you have. I don't know what kind of, that looks like maybe an amphetamine, allegedly.
Votes for the president, and then that is certified by Congress.
Look how big her
And
eyes
in 2020, President Biden was certified by the electoral.
Yeah, that's not my question. Who won the election?
And again, Senator, under our Constitution, and it's actually.
Oh, you know, I know who was certified, and I know what you think of certification because you tweeted on January 6th in a post saying, in reference to the 2020 election results, a certified lie
Back
is
to
still a
GGF.
lie. I'm asking you, who won the 2020 election? Let me make it more specific. Who won the popular vote?
Again, Senator, under our Constitution, what matters is who the Electoral College votes as.
But I'm not asking you for what the Constitution says. I'm asking you for your view factually. And frankly, we've received this kind of canned, ridiculous answer before, as you know, because you were instructed to give this answer, right?
Senator, I am speaking to what the Constitution, under our Constitution again, and that is actually Article 2,
Let me
as well
ask you
as
this. Who won the 2024 election?
in the 2024 election, again, the Electoral College voted for President Trump, and then the Congress also certified President Trump as
Did
the winner of
Donald
the.
Trump lose the 2020 election?
Senator, that goes back again to under our Constitution, the methodology is set forth in Article 2.
Let's try another question, Ms. Westerkamp. Was the United States Capitol attacked on January 6th, 2021?
Senator, again, I condemn all of the violence that occurred on January 6th.
Okay, we're not going to get an answer from you. And let me try Ms. Clark. Ms. Clark, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, under our Constitution, the mechanism for electing a president.
These bitches won't answer the question.
I am just amazed.
Listen, he is asking them who won the election in 2020. What happened on January 6th? They are not answering the question because they're scared of Trump. They have been told what to say. Hopefully our Congress does not appoint any of these I don't even know what to call them, what do you call this? Like they're not zombies, but they're like, it's like a cult member.
By the insult to this committee of witness after witness.
I don't know how you would be snoring. Maybe you don't know what's going on. These are people Trump has appointed to become sitting judges in this country. And these people will not answer who won the election in 2020. What happened on January 6th?
To be a federal judge subverting our Constitution and showing how you have no witness after witness seeking to be a federal judge, subverting our Constitution and showing how you have no independence, which is essential to a federal judge. Ms. Lane, who won the 2020 election?
Apologies. Again, Senator, the Constitution outlines the process, and as a judicial nominee, I'm here to talk about what the Constitution requires, which is an electoral vote and certification by Congress. And in 2020,
okay. Who won the election?
In 2020, President Biden.
Mr. Rickey, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, as my colleagues have stated, the process we have under the Constitution is a vote by the Electoral College, followed by certification.
Was the Capitol attacked, Mr. Rickey, on January 6th?
There was violence that occurred here on January 6th, Senator.
Was the Capitol attacked?
I would just say, Senator, there was violence that occurred here on that date.
You've seen videos of what happened.
Yes, Senator, I have.
Was the Capitol attacked?
Okay. Again, Senator, I said
Ms. Lane, was the Capitol attacked?
Senator, the characterization of January 6th is subject to ongoing controversy and debate. And as a nominee, it would be inappropriate for me to characterize it.
Ms. Clark, who won the 2024 election?
Senator, under the process set out by the Constitution, the Electoral College elects the president, and it's the president.
Mic a little closer, please?
And the Electoral College elects the president. And
You know, the answers here, which obviously are canned, they're pre-rehearsed. Of reality, and they are a subversion of this process. They're an insult to this committee, but they also fundamentally show a complete lack of independence and backbone and impartiality, which are the fundamental requirements of a United States District Court judge or a judge on any panel, Ms. Westerkamp. And
there's one
I'm
more
a little bit disappointed that you're not more original.
I didn't see this one, but one of them he gets into their ass.
No, Senator.
No sexual favors or across this panel, and we'll start with Ms. Clark and go down the line. Since you became a legal adult, have you ever made unwanted requests for sexual favors or committed any verbal or physical harassment or assault of a sexual nature?
Senator, I have not.
No, Senator.
Oh no, this is a good
I
one.
just have a few questions.
While they want to, they look too young to be judged. Well, listen, watch this. These younger people haven't been taught to be critical thinkers. Trump sent them in there, or the Republicans sent them in there because we get into it. Listen to this one.
Ms. Westerkamp, are you familiar with the term Performance Improvement Plan, sometimes referred to as a PIP?
Yes.
Would you agree that employees subject to a PIP are essentially being notified that some aspect of their performance is unacceptable?
Yes.
Have you ever been subject to a performance improvement plan in your time at the Department of Justice?
No, sir. Senator, I've received excellent ratings.
So there's never been any issue your superiors or supervisors have had that required anything like a performance improvement plan?
No, Senator.
Thank you. Blaine, I wanted to ask you about your experience trying cases. Have you ever tried a case to a verdict before a jury?
Senator, I've worked on a bench trial, and as a federal law clerk, I handled 7 trials.
I was a federal law clerk as well.
Trump has nominated this broad to become a judge, and she's never tried a case. Listen.
On a bench trial, and as a federal law clerk, I handled 7 trials.
I was a federal law clerk as well. I wouldn't say that I handled the trials. I think the judge handled the trials. But let me ask you about your experience with the bench trial. Were you the lead counsel in that case?
No, Senator, I was part of a small team of attorneys.
Let's see what a bench trial is. Hey, Siri. What is a bench trial? A bench trial is... No, Siri just be fucking up. What is a bench trial?
A bench trial is a type of legal proceeding where a judge alone hears the case and makes the final decision, rather than a jury. It's often used when the issues are more complex or when both parties agree to waive a jury. It can streamline the process and allow for a more focused examination of the legal arguments.
Thanks.
No worry.
So she's never really tried a real trial, and she's supposed to be a judge.
And were you the senior associate counsel on the case?
Yes, Senator.
No.
I was an associate on the case. There
No,
were
he's
3
a senior
four attorneys on the case. Yes, Senator. I was an associate on the case. There were 3 four attorneys on the case. I was responsible for helping prepare witnesses, helping second chair depositions. I also took a deposition myself. I cross-examined a witness at trial, and I was responsible for all the pre-trial and post-trial briefing, findings of facts, conclusions of law.
And of the 4 attorneys, how many were more senior to you on that team?
Senator, I believe 2. There were several people who came in to assist, but again, my responsibilities, I was the primary drafter for all the briefing.
No, I heard that. I just want to understand. So your trial experience consists of being the second or third senior lawyer on a bench trial.
Senator, yeah, it was a week-long trial involving complicated constitutional issues, and my role again was I helped draft and prepare all the briefing.
But you've never done jury selection, never done voir dire, for example.
When I was a law clerk, Senator, 5 of the trials before the judge who I clerked for were jury trials, and so I had the opportunity.
I was a law clerk. It was a great experience, but I didn't pick the jury when I was a law clerk. I didn't question the jurors. I didn't seek to use a peremptory or other challenge for cause for a juror. That's really not the role of a law clerk. You observe it, but you don't do it yourself. And so
you're lying.
Have you, apart from the bench trial, have you cross-examined witnesses in any kind of other jury trial or any jury trial?
Senator, in that case, I cross-examined a lay witness. I also deposed an expert. And I was
never before a jury. Have you ever filed or argued a motion to eliminate?
Yes, Senator. I've, in that matter, handled several motions in limine, as well as in other matters, particularly at preliminary injunction stage. Some of the litigation I've been involved with has had extensive evidentiary records at the preliminary injunction stage. So I've filed and handled several motions and many motions in limine, Senator.
Many motions in limine in that one bench trial.
Yes, Senator. In that one bench trial, I handled several motions in limine, but I've also handled motions in limine in other litigation. Again, more at the preliminary injunction stage, seeking to clear the establish a clear record going into a preliminary injunction hearing where there may be live witnesses, evidentiary issues, kind of at that initial stage.
Okay, thank you. I'm not trying to denigrate your experience as a law clerk. I think it's a great experience, and I would highly encourage those graduating from law school to pursue clerkships. But having tried cases as an assistant U.S. attorney, it's not the same thing to observe them and to do them yourself. I'm sure you would agree. But thank you. I appreciate it. And Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Thank you. Before the record, before Senator Welch.
So y'all are trying to tell me that Heavenly can't be just in the House of Representatives? Last one. Is it playing? Did we lose audio? Yeah. They don't want the truth getting out. Last one. Let me go back.
Ridiculous the 4 of you look. Spouting these how ridiculous the 4 of you look. Spouting these preposterous, canned answers in a forum in which A, you're supposed to tell the truth, and B, you're supposed to demonstrate the judicial capacity to make independent, factual decisions in hard cases. If you can't even sit here and say that Joe Biden won that election or that the Capitol was attacked, what's left?
Tell them.
What's left if a hard case comes your way as a judge, and let's say the Trump administration is bearing down on that? Why would we ever believe that you would give the litigants a fair hearing and a fair decision?
Tell them.
If the executive branch was leaning in on you, when we can't get a reasonable answer out of any of you, I'm really sorry to have to go through this and that you have to go through this. But it would be nice if you could tell your executive branch handlers, I don't need to make myself ridiculous at your direction. It'd be great if you could have said that. It'll be great if your answers were simple and honest here today. It's really disappointing. I hope you realize how ridiculous the four of you look.
So this notion that Heavenly isn't good enough or she's too ratchet enough, when these people are sitting up here lying, they are really not qualified. They are trying to be judges, okay? But we lost audio again. These heifers, mainly Simone and Toya, want to sit up there and say, and I just think it's so, it's disgraceful. Just the Black community, like we can always count on. Look at this. Always count on, us to not do the right thing, to hate on each other, to not support each other. You will never see white people talking about each other like that. These bitches won't even say that the Capitol was attacked. That's how lock and step they are as white people, as Trumpians. Okay? And that's one thing that I will give them. They are lock and step. They are you will not hear them say a single bad word about what happened, even though it's wrong. It's two left shoes. But niggas, forget about it. Oh, she shouldn't be. She shouldn't be on she can't run for. She shouldn't. Who wanted to vote for her? She be up here acting stupid. And y'all be acting the fuck stupid too. Toya, you need to get a fucking job and a hobby or something to do. Cause you don't do shit. Like everyone else has found their little stride. Even Quad tried to do like her little pup cups or whatever the hell she was doing with the puppies. She's got a new man, she got a new house, she got new this, that, and third, whatever. She's trying to do something else. All you do is sit on your fucking ass and drink your wine and just be a raggedy, I ain't gonna call you broke, but just a raggedy bitch. I'm tired of them. Because it's not that I love Heavenly so much, it's that y'all ain't no different. Y'all ain't no better than Heavenly. I don't get this moral high ground that they're standing on. And Toya, I'm looking at you a certain kind of way because Simone did call you a raggedy broke bitch. Her and Jackie never saw it for you. You talking about people talking about you at your party, bitch. You was up there acting a fool, but Jackie and Simone used to be at their little lunch, shaking their salads and stuff, laughing and snickling and giggling about you. Oh, and the government and all that kind of stuff. They don't fuck with you. They don't respect you. They worked hard, and that's part of the hate that they have within them for people like Quad, for people like Toya, is because they feel like they have worked so hard to get what they have gotten, and when they see Quad just show up with a fancy car, a fancy house. That's why Simone's looking up her VIN number. Well, who own this? She can't possibly own this, or she can't possibly do. It's all of that. Like a man. Jackie and Simone, y'all have men that you are taking care of. You have men who you're the providers in your relationships. They're the prize. You're treating them like they're the prize when you're the prize. You're breaking your backs to support them and your families. Quad and Toya don't have to do that. That's not their experience. And that doesn't make, as much as I don't like, that's not their experience. I always was told it takes all kinds of people to make the world go round. Toya doesn't have to do that. Her husband loves her dirty drawers, okay? He loves it, all right? Y'all don't have that. And y'all are jealous of that. And y'all don't have to admit it. And I know y'all be like, jealous. Yes, jealous. You don't have a love like that. You never experienced one. And you won't. Jackie, your husband don't even want you to have a baby. He don't even want you to adopt one. I bet you he got another one out there somewhere you don't know about. Shit. Whatever Quad did, that's her business. But Simone, why are you so pressed? I really think that's what it is that Heavenly gave up the tea, that What does that mean? Clip CVS trip. I just be having these notes. Clip CVS trip. Clip CVS trip. Oh, clip the CVS. So I must have went to CVS. So yeah, I think this it's disgusting. You would never catch the girls from Beverly Hills doing anything like that. You would catch it on Potomac. It's just, I don't know. White people have a code and they all stick to it. Black people, everything is like crabs in a barrel. Toya, why are you really mad that Heavenly is doing this and that she might succeed as well because she has brand recognition? They talking about, oh, it's like 12 people running. Okay, but don't nobody know them. People know Heavenly. She is a successful, for real, Heavenly might be bored with just opening businesses. Her husband, he owns what does he own? A pain management clinic. They get plenty of money, especially like from the insurance companies, from accidents. Live in a deluxe apartment in the sky. Right. Live in the burbs. Like, without no kids. Why they gotta live in the suburbs and they ain't even got no goddamn kids? Like, they should be able to live in a little condo downtown and live their best life. Just be walking around, eating outside on the sidewalks at the cafes and stuff. He won't even let her do that. Now he talking some more off the wall. I was about to quote a 9 song, A Black Girl Lost. All this biblical, boy, shut up. And pay attention to who is kissing Heavenly ass, if that's what you want to call it. Mimi, Quad, Jackie, okay. I forget who else. But when Heavenly does get to where she's going, those people will have jobs or contracts or get some. Jackie might get they might make an initiative to help women who can't afford IVF. And this is where you fucking up. So this is what tells me that you bitches are not smart. Support Heavenly. Help her get to where she's going. Because I have actually worked in city government, help people get help on a campaign, worked on the Obama elections. When you work on someone's campaign beforehand, when you help them get to where they're going before they get there, they always repay you, whether it's with a job. That's why I keep saying I can call that man and I can get me a job. I can go get me a job. I bet you Mimi, Heavenly can give her, a grant or something with the autistic kids. They can make a program for that. Mimi could head that up so they can stop with all the hate with that. Quad, whatever her heart desires. I think Quad will be good in politics, city politics. Her mouth, she's a good schmoozer. Like that's all they do. I think she would be good. She might meet her husband, a good one, a nice, powerful man. Mimi, who else? Jackie. Jackie could do the same thing. Like she could bring affordable treatments. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. That Heavenly will repay them to get in on the ground floor. Now, Simone, if you were smart, because really, we haven't heard anything about your business expanding, booming. Jackie has a whole, like, what do you call it? Like a medical complex. Like she has a whole situation going on. Like Jackie is good in the hood. Like she ain't crying about supporting no kids. Even if she did have kids, she wouldn't be crying about paying for their Teslas and stuff. because Jackie got it fucking made. Simone worried about spending all her retirement money on them kids and Curtis because her business has not expanded the way Jackie's has or Heavenly has. If you were smart, this is where, to me, the jealousy comes in at. And I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Y'all can, why would she be jealous of Heavenly? Y'all are worried about the wrong shit. Y'all focusing on the wrong shit. Simone's business is where it was. Remember, Simone couldn't even do her files and stuff. She couldn't even get that straight, and she was stressed out about that. She wanted to go to live at the upper house and all that kind of stuff. Simone business ain't doing numbers, like not nearly as much as Jackie, but if you were kind to Heavenly, this the wrong time to be standing on this bullshit ass business with hating ass Toya, because Toya, she might have been able to get you a motherfucking job doing something that you actually like to do. Something part-time. You could do charity work. That's what rich white, sorry, not white. Well, white. That's what rich white women do. They volunteer their time. They have charities. They fundraise. They take up causes. Toya, you ain't doing none of that. You faking the motherfucking funk. And if you were smart, you would get in with Heavenly. Y'all will all try to make her succeed. So y'all all have places in her administration or whatever you want to call it, or she'll toss you a bone. But y'all go ahead and hate and be over there on the sideline. I hope to God Heavenly wins. I really do. I really, really do. Just to show them whores. Ain't no telling what Heavenly could end up. That's the power. I think that, see, and somebody said something about Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett ran for senator, which I don't think she's ready for that yet. She didn't win for the Senate. They voted for the white guy. He seems a little more stable. She does a lot of the stuff, to me, in my opinion, is performative, but I will never tear her down or say anything negative. Because we need her. We need people like her to call them bitches out. Like we just watched some people lying up there talking about they don't know who won the election. Well, the way they certified the election, on January 6th, there's still an ongoing investigation. No, there's not. No. Simone might be one of those MDs that look down on DDS. She does. They did. And Jackie did too at first. They said, bitch, you a dentist. But daddy ain't. And they got it going on. They got plenty of businesses and plenty of money. And Heavenly might just be ready for the next thing. The hair store, to me, that wasn't really Heavenly's thing, but she said she wanted to give that to her daughter. As a person who always wanted to do something like that, I used to, try to have my daughter start up little businesses and stuff and, order little stuff off of AliExpress and let her sell it and try to make a business of it or whatever like that. So I understood that. But she needs something more challenging. Being a shrinking violet is not the way. What does that mean? Who's a shrinking violet? I know what it means, but who's a shrinking violet? Exactly. Ain't no telling what committee Heavenly could end up on. And when I heard Heavenly talk about the issues and how they want to take away, they want to declassify nursing and other programs and take away funding and they in the South where that stuff is really, they really under fire down there. So I'm gonna get off this. We're gonna get back to the I need to finish my hair. But yeah, I don't like what they're doing. And I don't think they see I don't think that they understand how they look, to the rabbit fan base, the people like Q and Gabor and, the people who hate Heavenly. I don't think that they see how they look hating like that. It's really disgusting to me. Claiming Heavenly is too uncouth, loud, and whatnot. And these other not saying it's okay, but like I'm not saying that she is. On the show, she'll get with you. If you want a problem, you can have one. I believe my old white surgeon, he is a neurosurgeon. My specialist I go see about my neck, my slip disc in my neck, and in my back. I go see him once a month. He's retiring. He told me I should be in city government. When I go in there to my doctor's appointment, we talk about the issues, and I guess he just be so impressed with the stuff that I know and the questions that I have, and he, he has lived. I've been told by several people I should be in city government. So let me put this interview back on. But that kind of triggers me. It really does, because like the people in office now are disgraced. We need that. And all the people that's talking shit, y'all not gonna get up and help. Y'all not gonna help fix nothing.
It disappoints me that she says that. She absolutely knows this is serious. She absolutely knows that. And I do think that I'm not sure why.
This is her. This is she. She's very relatable.
And she done did my whole campaign speech.
Well, no, because like me, like Candy Burris, like Andy Cohen, and the many people who are supporting you, we know that you're doing this for your love of the community, and that's why it was nothing for me to contribute financially to your campaign.
Thank you.
Because we are friends in real life, but if I thought you were doing this for television or storyline, I wouldn't waste my money doing it. I know how serious you are. Quad knows that. You and I talk all the time off camera. So I know this is real for you.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, like Quad has intimated, there are people who don't believe that. Your castmate, Dr. Simone, made a very public declaration feeling like you're taking this office as a joke.
Like a hating ass thing to do.
You or the general public to vote for, and these are her words, not mine. She feels this is foolish. And
why would she say that? Why would she say that? And this is not the reality TV of me saying this, but if I said that about her career as an OBGYN, I'd be really wrong. I think that one thing we do on
Yes, the woman that was sitting up there crying about her insurance and her license and investigation and all of that is sitting up here bashing her. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You sat up there and cried on that stage about you worried about your license and your insurance and investigations and all of that. That you would do the same shit to somebody else. That should tell you it's deeper than rap.
Reality TV, and we have done successfully, is not attack someone's career. I mean, I could easily say things, but that disappoints me that she says that, because she absolutely knows that this is serious. She absolutely knows that. And I do think that I'm not sure why they're so upset that I'm doing something for my community. It does not affect them. Again, they do not live in my district, so they cannot vote for me. Although this is a federal seat, meaning that, we're going to change laws and, and do different things for the community. But I don't know why they would be so upset that I would take this time to sacrifice my life, literally, for other people. I don't know why they're so upset about this.
Did it?
Heavily is inspiring me because the person that I helped worked on a campaign, he had a past, I don't have like a criminal history. I don't have a criminal record or anything, but I have things. It inspires me to like I said, when my doctor was like, I really want you, because he getting ready to retire. He's like, I really want you to I want to see you up and sit the government. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, seriously. You're so smart. You're so you're talking about things, and Heavenly is inspiring me to do that, despite the naysayers, despite the hate. I feel inspired by Heavenly. I really do. I think it was at a Jay-Z or Beyonce concert, and or it might have been him and Kanye, and he was like, "Be as." What did he say? Hold on. Hold on. I want to get the quote right. Okay, so I forget what concert it was, and Jay-Z was saying. Okay, it says the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. You have to be unreasonable because logical people accept things the way they are. He's echoed this idea in interviews and speeches that being reasonable gets you reasonable life, but being unreasonable is how you get extraordinary outcomes. In other words, if your dream is big, normal behavior won't get you there. What he means by unreasonable, not accepting the path people tell you you should take, not quitting when it's logical to quit, expecting more from life than your circumstances suggest, being willing to look delusional for a while. Most very successful people share that trait. They ignore a realistic timeline, the normal path, and the opinions of other people who have never done what they're trying to do. But there's an important caveat: unreasonable vision, but very reasonable work ethic and strategy. That's the combo that actually works.
Break your heart. Because listen, at the end of the day, at one point in time, you, Simone, and Jackie were called the Golden Girls.
Yes, yes.
And there was a friendship.
They're a little more golden than I am. I can't help it. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
So much so that in your hometown in Florida, they went with you when you were, searching for, memories, your mom, and all this other stuff. Is it disheartening to know that this woman who you had a real friendship with felt the need to comment that publicly?
I think it's heartbreaking. I mean, I thought that me and Simone had a real relationship. I don't know why she would do the things she's doing. And honestly, I'm going to say I forgive her. You know why? Because I think that, and I'm saying this, everybody says I'm reading or I'm shading when I say things. I think that sometimes people need a mental break. I do not think that Simone's frustrations are about me at all. When she came into the reunion, she was crying. She made it about me. I don't know why. She said that Jackie would not choose a side. I told Jackie, choose her side because she was cool. I don't know what it is, but I do know that people need a mental break sometimes. I think that it's a lot on her. I mean, we've seen her, and my heart goes out to her, seriously, from what she filmed. And at the time when we were filming, I had never seen what she was going through. But my heart goes out to Simone. I forgive her. Whatever she said, I take it, and I can take, a backhand. But, the people of District 13 really need help. They really need somebody to speak up and speak out for them, somebody with a voice. As you see on my social, we've been on over 50 platforms, and that's earned media, meaning that we can bring attention to what's going on in our district with Title I and people not getting, and the kids not getting the school, the food that they need, the SNAP benefits and the lunches, because I grew up on free lunch. So I know what it feels like not to have enough to eat. And sometimes that was the only
Exactly.
meal I got in a day. I know what it's like to be on WIC and food stamps because,
We don't need
it's no secret. It came
unrelatable
out on the
white
show. I got
men.
pregnant before, but I don't think that it's a handout. I actually think it's a lifeline. And I would not be here today without a lot of the benefits they have today, including the federal grants and the Pell Grant and the federal student loans. So I would be totally remiss not to think about the people that come up against me, behind me. And Simone has had some of these benefits as well. So she should understand better than any of us how important this is.
Well, how do you feel about that? Because
No,
you've
I
been
don't know
around
how
since
to
day
do
one.
that.
You are an OG. We even seen this season, you and Simone have a little back and forth. As Heavenly's friend, as a cast member, a coworker, campaign manager, did it hurt you when she made that declaration? Because one thing the audience, and I am audience, love about Marriage to Medicine, so much so to my cast of Bell Collective and Love and Marriage to study what they do. No matter what happens, you girls come and support each other. We saw it this past Christmas, dressed up in the Christmas PJs.
Yeah, the one was at my house.
So were you
Until somebody wants to do something that'll put them in a higher position than Simone.
surprised to know that it's one thing to have the discourse on the show?
See, like I said, Jackie is winning. She has a whole, I don't know what season it was, and they showed her building. Like she has a whole like medical complex. I think she has her regular GYM business, then she has the fertility John. She wrote a couple of books. She's good. Andy loves her. I think he like helped publish her book, or her book is published under his publishing house if he has one. So she's not threatened by Heavenly doing this. Could be a win for them.
Right? Were you surprised that that declaration was seen around the world and it got picked up by many outlets?
When was this declaration? Was this after we filmed?
It was after the
on
reunion.
social. That's interesting because I was at a game with Simone.
A cast member, a coworker, campaign manager. Did it hurt you when she made that declaration? Because one thing the audience, and I am
My social, we've been on over 50 platforms, and that's earned media, meaning that we can bring attention to what's going on in our district with Title I and people not getting, and the kids not getting the school food that they need, the SNAP benefits and the lunches, because I grew up on free lunch. So I know what it feels like not to have enough to eat. And sometimes that was the only meal I got in a day. I know what it's like to be on WIC and food stamps because, it's no secret. It came out on the show. I got pregnant before, but I don't think that it's a handout. I actually think it's a lifeline. And I would not be here today without a lot of the benefits they have today, including the federal grants and the Pell Grant and the federal student loans. So I would be totally remiss not to think about the people that come up against me, behind me. And Simone has had some of these benefits as well. So she should understand better than any of us how important this is.
Kwa, how do you feel about that? Because you've been around since day one. You are an OG. We even seen this season, you and Simone have a little back and forth. As Heavenly's friend, as a cast member, a coworker, campaign manager, did it hurt you when she made that declaration? Because one thing the audience, and I am audience, love about Marriage to Medicine, so much so I come out cast of Bell Collective and Love and Marriage to study what they do. No matter what happens, you girls come and support each other. We saw it this past Christmas, dressed up in the Christmas PJs.
Yeah, the one was at my house.
So were you surprised to know that it's one thing to have the discourse on the show, right? Were you surprised that that declaration was seen around the world and it got picked up by many outlets?
Where was this declaration? Was this
Yeah,
after we
we
filmed?
It was
definitely-
after the
It was on
reunion.
social.
Well, that's interesting because I was at a game with Simone and she gave me a hug. That's what makes this so confusing because she embraced me at the Hawks game because, we came to support the Hawks. We came in Quad's house. We actually got along great, and
Very
I
well.
just don't understand the back and
Where's
forth
the
and
chase
the ups and
method?
downs. That's why I say people need a mental break sometimes. I think this show becomes a lot for people and what they're going through. And I think they actually take their emotions out on other people. I do not think that reunion was about me at all. I do not. There's nothing I've done to Simone to make her feel the way that she feels, in my opinion. We can talk about when she took my arm and grabbed it and pulled it. You saw it yourself. I was there. I don't, and that's one of the things I've learned in politics and everything else. You believe only nothing you hear, but only half of what you see. I was there. So I'm disappointed in Simone. I would never say anything bad about her career or how she's able to do it. But yes, it's unfortunate.
For me, I think that sometimes it's very difficult to kind of turn it off, right? To turn off the reality TV thing, right? What you go through on camera sometimes
What's the chase
actually can spill over into your real life. And I think that's where Simone could possibly be with Heavenly. I think Simone is better than that. I did not like reading it. I would have liked to see her be more supportive.
I never saw that.
I've seen it.
I've never saw that.
Listen.
You ain't got to tell me where to find
No,
it.
I'm not. I'm just saying, I love the show. I love you girls. I follow all you girls, right? When I saw that, it was maybe a day or two after y'all shot the reunion. I was shocked because, again, I thought, okay, but we're watching the show in real time. That's one thing. And I think, listen, no shade. I think rightfully so, they should have questions. I think that's fair.
Absolutely.
That's fair. I was shocked that it was a declaration. It was very telling in terms of like, you all will be fools to vote for this fool.
Wow. You know what? I'd have to go back to what my husband says. We're not dealing with flesh and blood. And on this level, because we've never been that dirty before, we're not dealing with flesh and blood. These are wicked things from high places, really. I mean, I think that's what that is. That's all it could be. Because, man, Simone, a place like that?
That is wicked.
Really? I've never heard that before, and it's actually hurting my feelings. And I don't get my feelings hurt easily.
I want to ask you this, too, because Quad said something about turning the reality dial, down or whatever. Even as you're sitting here today, you and I are known for our amazing recaps of this show.
Absolutely.
The fans have coined them Messy Mondays. You have this very dynamic personality. You are somebody that has definitely said your mama jokes.
Absolutely.
You are somebody who have said a lot of, irate things on the show. You are a force to be reckoned with. What do you say
What is the chase method?
People who only know you from reality television? Quan, I know you outside of TV. Unfortunately, the millions of viewers y'all get, they only see what they see on YouTube and what they see on Bravo. So with that being said, what do you say to people, Heavenly, who say, I only know this woman based on how she appears on the show? How can I trust that this woman here that has on a blazer, a Gayle King wig.
Come on, Gayle King.
You know what I'm saying?
Gayle.
Is not giving us an act.
Well, the interesting thing is you all have to understand that I was a doctor first. I have been practicing in my community for over a decade before we even started the show. These people in this community know me. I'm the only one on the ticket that can boast that I've lived in the community for over 25 years. But not only that, I've served in the community. I've had a practice in every county in this district. This is not just my patients. It's not just my community. It's my family at this point, and I care about my family. Y'all know how hard I fight for my family. If you say something about daddy or my children, I am upset. I feel like in District 13, people need somebody that's going to speak up and speak out for them. They have nobody to speak for them. They have no one. to speak up for them. And people will die. If you look at that big, beautiful bill, I can go over it over and over again, and I know insurance better than anyone. Not only am I a doctor of dental surgery, but I have an insurance license as well, Series 65, real estate license, written 4 books, and all of the things. But that doesn't even matter. What matters is I care about the people. I always side on the side of humanity, and people will die. If you look at the Georgia pathway system, it's so difficult to maneuver, and people are going to be left behind. The Peach Care for Kids takes care of the babies under 18. Medicare takes care of 65 and over. But if you're 18 to 64, you have to have 80 hours a week or a full-time student or community service. And people with autism and or mental health challenges cannot hold a job. What are they to do?
Yeah.
And this is personal for me.
Yeah. To wrap things up too, because I know you have a lot to do this weekend and until you because the election is in April.
Yes, early voting starts April 27th. The last day to register is April 20th. The actual election day is May 19th. But you want to vote early. We saw what happened with Jasmine Crockett and all the games and tomfoolery they played. You want to get there, get early, and get your vote in for sure. April 27th.
April 27th. When you were qualified, your family was there.
Yes.
We saw Zachary. We saw your daughter. We saw Daddy. We did not see your other son. Why wasn't he there?
You know, I know it played out on the show, but my son, I have not seen him since, I haven't seen him in a while, almost a year now. You know, I said it on the show. I don't know if it's played out already, but you know, if everybody knows that he got arrested, it was a big thing. And my husband did take care of it. I think what a lot of people may not know, but they know now, you know, after the show played, my son had a mental health emergency. And I did not, as a dentist and my husband is a physician, we did not know what to do. We didn't know that you were supposed to dial 988 and things like that. So Dr. Mimi was very instrumental in helping us through that situation. And that was after he was arrested. He was given a medication that he had a very bad side effect to it. He actually became catatonic and he could not move. He could not speak. And so when we took him to the hospital, he got better. He refused to take anything. And I don't blame him, right? Yeah. But we did get him into a medical facility. And because he was 25 at the time, 28 at the time, he's 28 now, 27 at the time, 25 when he was arrested, 28 at the time, he's an adult. So they didn't have to tell us anything. Even being a doctor and him being on our medical insurance and everything, they would not give us any information. And they treated him until his insurance ran out. And then they released him. And I have not seen him since.
Has he contacted you? Have you guys been texting?
Yes. When I first announced that I was running for a state representative, my son texted me. He said, "Is this real, Mommy? Are you running for office?" I said, "Yeah, baby." He texted me. That was a text. And I was so happy. And he said, "Mama, that's real cool." So since then, we have been texting. I have seen him on video chat, FaceTime and stuff like that. But physically, I have not seen him.
Why? Does he not want to come over? Do you not want to go?
I think because he was arrested, you know how people have their own vision in their minds of what you may think, or maybe he thought that, you know, we were disappointed in him or something like that. But I will tell you today, I would give every dime I got in the world to see my son again. I am proud of him and I love him with all my heart, you know? But yeah, I have not seen him. My husband talks to him every day. He texts me or calls every day. I'm the type of parent that, you know, is similar to some of the parents out there that feel like, you know, you need to have tough love with your kids. You know, he'd come home if we weren't providing for him every day. And that's when my husband and I disagree. My husband says as long as he has a breath in his body, he will always take care of my son in a sense that he will give him money every day. I feel like giving him money every day prevents him from coming home. But Daddy doesn't want his son ever to be hungry or anything like that. So that's where we differ a little bit.
Is he living alone? Do you know where he's at?
As far as I know, he's living alone. Damon, I mean, we could find him, but we can't make him come home, you know?
Got it. And he's not ready to see you.
He's not ready to see anyone. I'm just hoping one day he comes home, because I don't think that he is seeing things in the right eyes. I think that Yeah, I just want to see my baby again. I don't know what he's thinking, honestly. And we're close. Like, and with all my children, I've given all I got to give to them. My social, we've been.
Was that the son she had? She was teaching. He was in the dental office. Is that him? I think I just messed this up.
On over 50
can actually spill over into
the dial off on, down or whatever. Even as you're sitting here today, you and I are known for our amazing.
I always side on the side of humanity. And wow, almost a year now. Everything. They would not give us any information. I'm the type of parent that, is similar to some of the parents out there that feel like, you need to have tough love with your kids. He'd come home if we weren't providing for him every day. And that's when my husband and I disagree. My husband says as long as he has a breath in his body, he will always take care of my son in a sense that he will give him money every day. I feel like giving him money every day prevents him from coming home. But daddy doesn't want his son ever to be hungry. Or anything like this.
Man, daddy.
A little bit.
Is he living alone? Do you know where he's at?
As far as I know, he's living alone. Damon, we could find him, but we can't make him come home,
Got it. And he's not ready to see you.
He's not ready to see anyone. I'm just hoping one day he comes home because I don't think that he is seeing things in the right eyes. I think that
don't tell him all his business.
I don't know what he's thinking, honestly. And we're close. Like, with all my children, I've given all I got to give to them. They went to the private schools. Not that matters, but he's a graduate. He's a college graduate. He's an educated man. I just, maybe I made some mistakes somewhere. I don't know, but I want to see my son again. But rather than
when they calling gay.
idly by when I see somebody going through a challenge, what I do is I try not to be vulnerable, even though she says to be vulnerable. I wasn't taught that. What I was taught was get your buckle strapped good and make a change. And that's what I'm doing, for Medicaid, Medicare, people without insurances, people with mental health challenges, people with autism. Somebody has to speak up and speak out for the people because nobody cares. I always say either they don't know, they don't show, or they don't care. And since then, I've visited correctional institutions, and I did not know this, but I was able to tour them. And 71% of our brothers that are in correctional institutions have mental health challenges. There are not enough crisis centers. If my son was not Damon Kimes Jr., he might have fallen into that system. And they have people there 2 to 4 years waiting for trial in a correctional institution. So you got to think about all the, and when I started telling my story to mothers everywhere, it's always a son, a nephew, a brother, a husband, or somebody. Everybody's going through this. And I didn't realize what kind of epidemic it was with mental health, and I'm here to make a difference.
Quad, what do you have to say to the people in District 13? Because like me, you are somebody that only shows support when it's necessary. You believe in this woman. You believe in her campaign. You believe in what she stands for. What do you have to say to the world in terms of why they should vote for Dr. Hemley?
Just like when I said at the open of our discussion, she is very focused. She really cares. She has passion for the people. I've seen her single-handedly just change the self-esteem and confidence of people just through giving them a better smile. Who takes the time out to say, hey, I'm doing this pro bono. You owe me absolutely nothing.
Your mother, for example.
Oh, yeah. That's my mom.
Yeah.
But that came through a friendship. I'm talking about people that she doesn't know.
Yeah.
People that she doesn't even know. She's never met them before, but she wants to see the greater good for other people. Again, I say Hemley doesn't have to do this. She doesn't. She's already set. But the fact that she says, hey, it's not just about me. I'm not comfortable with just me and my family being successful or me and my family being able to eat or have better health care. That I'm uncomfortable. I need to do something about that. And that's what you need. You need a person who says, regardless of where I am today, I once was you. I know you. I was you. And someone who has experience in being able to kind of cross the line, right? And again, like I said, to be fearless, you don't need someone who could be bought, who could, do backdoor deals, or someone who's just running for the position. And once they get the position, now you never see them again. We're in a different climate. We need people who are action focused, right? And who really, really will demonstrate being bold and fearless. And I see that in my friend.
Come on, Quad.
Absolutely.
Well, look,
absolutely.
and so, and where
absolutely.
can people go on your website to, donate and just really find out your causes that you're passionate about and everything else?
Absolutely. I can tell you firsthand, my passion is affordability. A lot of people cannot afford to live. They can't afford food. They can't afford gas. They can't afford lifestyle. In my community, a lot of people are coming in, buying up properties, raising the rent so they cannot afford to live where they actually work. Secondly, it has to be healthcare. That's my first and foremost. That I talked about the insurances and how we need to make changes. We must make ACA permanent. We must extend Medicare and Medicaid. We also have to talk about education a little bit. I'm a double HBCU graduate, Florida A&M University, Meharry Medical College. And like she said, I would not be here without the Pell Grant and the federal student loans. So those are the things that I fight for. But to answer your question, you can find me on all social at Dr. Heavenly for Georgia and also drheavenlyforgeorgia.com. So yeah, make sure you get up, get out and vote, guys.
Yes,
that's the only thing I can stress for you, because our vote does matter. It does count. And I've been all across the district and everybody has different issues, but I'm the person for the job. I'm smart, I'm relatable, and I'll be here. And I trust and believe I do all my jobs well, whether it's a beautiful smile, Carlos smile for us.
Hey,
she's my dentist.
Whether it's reality TV, and I think we give great entertainment. And I think, and actually as a congresswoman, I will do the job better than anyone else is capable.
Exactly, Naomi.
I think what we're seeing in the world right now is gone are the days where you can only do one thing.
Right. Oh, most
You know what I'm saying? We have shown the world that we're multifaceted. I was a reality TV producer. I have a podcast. Listen, girl, you have so many hats that you're wearing. So I do believe that when God puts a calling on your life, and one thing you said publicly, you even said to me, is God called you to do this and you became obedient. And like, even said, you don't have to do this. There's no gain for it. So I'll say this much. I'm proud that you are putting your passion where your mouth is.
Thank
and
you.
You're actually doing the work, because a lot of people don't.
Y'all see me in these streets. I really do care about my community. Humility. We're at war right now. A lot of things are going on and people don't understand. If nothing else, transparency. Somebody that's going to speak up and speak out and let guys know what's going on. A lot of people are not knowing and pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on, because this is some trying times. And 10 years ago, it may not be a space for Dr. Heavenly, but right now in the day and age, they need someone that's going to be unafraid, unboard, to speak up and speak out for our people. And I can't think of anyone better to do that.
You heard it here first, y'all. Exclusive.
Hey to the people.
Listen, we have to get into Married to Medicine. One thing about you girls, y'all don't sleep. Every season gets better and better and better. And you guys are doing such a fantastic job keeping us talking. The show is doing extremely well this season. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
Listen, to be in the game for 12 seasons and to beat Potomac in the ratings.
Oh, Lord, honey, you would let them people down. You won't let them down?
Have you heard from Giselle since the records and the proof and the timeline and the receipts and the evidence show that she actually did say what she said? Did you get an apology DM, text, or flowers?
I always don't check my DM, so I could be a little bit behind, but I did not get any flowers to my beautiful home. However, I did see somewhere someone sent to me that her and my good soror, Robin, they did apologize to the cast, of course, Married to Medicine. So that's well enough for me.
Good.
Yeah, well enough. Yeah, nice.
You know what? On my political campaign, I would tell you this. They told me when people pause, don't you say not another word. They say because they waiting for you to say something else and mess it up. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. He's waiting for you to say something else.
No, that's all I have to say.
Just be quiet.
All is well. All is well.
Why is it all well with y'all and Toya? What is going on with y'all and Toya? This season, listen, you guys are in Jamaica. And Dr. Jackie has appointed Toya to be the leader with the Met Gala.
Right, exactly.
And you two ain't seeing it for Toya having a job. So talk to me.
Well, no, actually, I was available to hear her out in Jamaica, to be honest with you. I was available to hear her out. I think what has happened here over the years with the Met Gala, now that was our third year of doing it, I think that the ladies, and this is in unison, right, that she didn't support. That was the consensus across the board. Now I wasn't there the first time around, honey. I came in, I tiptoed towards the end. But, the girls, it on my desk, I got it off ran across my desk, right? That the lady was not supportive. And then, two, she was not supportive. And so I think the ladies wanted to say, hey, we were trying to verbally tell you that it wasn't Dr. Jackie's event, because she thought, well, why do I have to pay for Dr. Jackie's event? Dr. Jackie don't pay for any of my events. And I was trying to say to her personally, I know me, I was saying, no, it's not Jackie's event. It's our event as a collective. Jackie is just at the helm of it right now, right? And she just couldn't get that through her skull. She just couldn't get it. And so with that being said, the girl said, well, you know what? It's better to show her than to tell her. And so that's why they decided to have her to be appointed the chairperson. This
I'm not letting this go. I do not think that Toya's a fool like Simone said I was. She saw the invitation and always said the ladies are married to medicine. Toya is no fool.
So Toya...
She's not a fool. Not like me. She's not a fool.
But you're not a fool.
No, I'm just laughing off of what Simone has said. Listen, I ain't gonna let that shit go ever. And I'm not trying to use profanity.
You revealed, some would say exposed, that Dr. Jackie told you that Toya was not doing a good job leading the Met Gala, and you put Dr. Jackie on the spot. I thought we were in church because it was quiet as a church mouse. She didn't say anything. The girls feel that you have Dr. Jackie's back and she never defends you. I want to ask Quad this question, though.
But what you looking at me? I have an answer for you. Can I not answer?
Secondly, let your chairman ask. So,
campaign
manager. The girls feel that Dr. Jackie skates around easily. Hence, they say you took her chair at the reunion. So,
well, I don't try to take anything from anyone. What's for me is for me.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't take anything from anyone.
Because after 11 seasons, you sat in Jackie's chair.
Well, that was the seat that the people had appointed to me.
Okay. When Dr. Heavenly she got qualified and elected to sit in that seat, y'all. It was voted by the Academy of Production. So with that being said, when Dr. Heavenly revealed that Dr. Jackie feels that Toya is not doing a good job at this, and even intimated that Jackie gave Toya this so that she could fail because we all know, well, you all feel like she would. Do you?
No.
It wasn't.
We didn't want her to fail.
It was never about her failing.
Go ahead.
It was about her learning a lesson.
That's it.
Sorry,
it was
you're right.
we weren't never going to let the Met Gala fail.
Not the Met Gala
we
failing.
want to make sure it was a success.
Yes, but her learning a lesson. Do you think that Heavenly was just fed up from always protecting Jackie because Heavenly never gets that protection in return?
I do. Yes, that's exactly how it is. I think, and listen, we stand in support with Jackie. We love Jackie, but I talk to Heavenly, and we're not talking about Jackie because she is a friend of ours. But I try to help Heavenly to understand you just have to love your friends and know what type of friends they are. Right?
Ooh.
You have some friends who are like absolutely amazing at this, right? And when you need someone to call on and to cry to, then that is the person you call, right? When you need someone to strap on their boots and put that all black on and ride out, that's the person you call. When you need someone to possibly say, you know what, I'm thinking about this new business and, what do you think about this idea? Then that's the person to call. So it's for me, it's about understanding the strengths of your friend. That's how I explain that to Heavenly.
What is Dr. Jackie's strength as a cast member of Married to Medicine?
Jackie's strength. I think, they hired Jackie initially because it was word around town was Jackie was the person who had a lot of celebrities, that she had delivered a lot of celebrities' babies. And I think they wanted that. I think they were attracted to that. And that's one of the reasons why I think they selected Jackie. Now, she's very smart. She's excellent at what she does. She really cares. She was my doctor stateside as I was going through my IVF journey. She did all of my tracing and tracking. And I saw where, she cares about her patients. We prayed together a number of times. She was available to me.
Yes,
So
yeah.
she's an excellent doctor. Yeah.
Is she an excellent reality star?
Is she an excellent reality star? It depends on what you're looking for in a reality star.
Can I say something now, please?
Sure.
What I would like to say is Jackie has been an amazing friend to me. She has been there for me when nobody else has been. Unlike Quad in a different way. Quad has been so supportive publicly and and everything. But
Not
Jackie
even
is
just
and behind the scene and all of the things.
Publicly, privately.
All of the
4
things.
o'clock in the
And
morning.
I prayed
3
about
o'clock.
this.
Y'all
I was
wasn't even
very
speaking
honest
2
with you
years
guys. I
ago.
wanted to
Stop.
talk to Jackie at one point. Because she would not speak up and tell her truth, especially at the reunion. She chose to coddle Simone. She chose to do whatever she needed to do to make Simone feel better. But you have to understand, my friend. She's going to tell a lie when it actually benefits you and makes you feel better. She's going to act a way when she feels that you need her, like Simone needed her mentally and emotionally at the reunion. I will never take anything away from Dr. Jackie because she's been there for me, just like Quad has. But everybody has their line. On this show, Jackie has always been the one that wanted to stay pulled up even when she couldn't be. Jackie is always the one that wanted to be the mother to pull people back together. This is a TV show. Outside the show, just like in my candidacy, we are different people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jackie has drawn a line on what she would do on television, right? Just like my line is to never disrespect my husband. I respect that. She respects me in that. And I just don't have any ill feelings. And when I do speak up for Dr. Jackie, I don't mind doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I almost want to do it. So if I'm doing what I want to do and she's wanting, then we have a mutual friendship now, right? But I am not going to lie. I felt some kind of way at the reunion. And so when Toya read the filth out of Jackie, I sat idly by. And maybe I was wrong for that, for being in my emotions.
Because
Jackie,
typically you would have
I wanted to, but I just couldn't based on what had transpired. But Jackie has been an amazing friend to me. She's maxed out on my campaign. She's been a supportive in the way. And Quad will say this as well. You got different kind of friends. My husband said to me, you got different kind of friends. Jackie's not capable of being the kind of friend that Quad has been to me. Jackie's not capable of doing it, just like I'm not capable of certain things,
Mm-hmm.
And I respect it. I love Jackie as a friend, and I will always love her as a friend, just like I would Quad.
I love you, man.
Thank you. I love you too.
Y'all be fighting.
And I love Simone too, transparent, whatever she got going on mentally, physically, in her space. I feel like Simone is going through something and it has nothing to do with me. And my heart goes out to her. I did not know.
I do want to ask you guys this. You said you felt sorry for Simone. You saw what she was going through this season. You two were very instrumental season 5 at the reunion when Simone and Cisa were on the verge of divorce. Y'all shed tears. Y'all spoke to them backstage, on the stage. That was 7 years ago. To see their conversations this season, you are somebody who went through a divorce, and that was very tough for you to file. It was very tough for you to go through it.
All the things.
And it was tough for you to have to experience him back on the show with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
You had to go through all of that.
Baby, the people loved it, baby. They thought they was gonna light my ass up with that, baby. They said, "Oh, we got somebody shooting. Send a torpedo over there." There was no torpedo, baby. That was a little 22,
Like a
little peggy soup.
Okay.
Little
Pew,
juice
pew,
juice.
pew, pew.
As a woman who went through divorce herself,
yes,
on television,
when the world told you to stay, do you two sometimes feel like, based on what we're seeing 7 years later,
Mm-hmm.
that maybe they should do what's best for them. And if that is going through a divorce, being divorced, we should allow them to do that.
I think everyone needs to do what's best for them. No one is 24/7 under the roofs of anybody else's house. It's just not. I don't agree with people pushing people to stay together. You might
Like Simone push me. Go ahead.
You might ask a few questions. That girl did not push you. You may kind of just say, hey, let me ask a few questions just so I can kind of see where you are, maybe help you to see where you are and to kind of see if there's a place of emotion where you can find that tenderness for your spouse again, right? But I don't agree with anybody pushing anyone to stay anywhere. For me.
But it with all due respect, it appeared that y'all pushed them to stay together.
Well,
watching it.
We encouraged that if love is not done here, right? If it's not 100% done here, then we got some space to work it out to see things through. With Simone, I think Simone is a hard worker. She is a loving mom. I think she is a very supportive wife. And what I would say, and seeing the scene this season when they were around the table having family dinner, it hurt me, man. And I felt where Simone was coming from. Like, you're giving everything to your family and no one is appreciating you. No one is giving you support. That hurts. That hurts. And then you're only as good, or they make you feel like you're only as good as what you give them. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And Michael and I had a conversation when we were at the reunion.
Simone's son,
yes, Michael. And we that's my baby. Like, that's my baby. And he loves Miss Quiet Honey, as he should. But I said, be easy on your mom. Love on your mom a little bit more. Treat her well. Don't do what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. And make sure she knows that you love her. He said, I got it. I got it, Miss Quiet. I got you. I am. And he said he would do better. And I believe that he's doing better by his mom.
Do you think Cecil will do better by his wife?
I do. Cecil, everyone knows that's my brother. He's a great guy. He loves on his sons. He loves Simone. I think that he needs to operate in action when it comes to Simone. I think he needs to start being more physically there when it comes to Simone and the boys, and being supportive of Simone. See, the boys will one day get married. They're gone. That's it. But Simone has always been here. And it's about Simone and Cecil. Nothing should come in between that covenant. And I think not even children, right? So I want to encourage Cecil. Cecil, get in there. You are a damn good man, and you need to step up and you need to show your wife how good and how much of the world you think of her. Because she's been working hard. And she sacrificed a lot.
What are your thoughts? Do you think they should work on their marriage, or do you think sometimes you just have to throw in the towel?
I think that, yes, when we actually encourage Simone to stay, I think the reason she stayed is because she wanted to. I don't think that we could have made her do anything she didn't want to do. There's nothing you could do or say to make me leave my husband. Now, I will say this. I understand both sides of it. I understand that Simone works very hard, and it's very difficult being an African-American woman working hard and not seeing your spouse work as hard as you do, and how it's portrayed. And my heart goes out to her. But also, I would say, Cecil, it has to be very difficult for Cecil to watch the show. And I'm not understanding what is actually what I saw on the show, that he was portrayed as a man that does not contribute financially or emotional support on the show. That's what they, and for him to look at that when I know that's not the case. I know that he's a hard worker. I know that he loves Simone. I know that he loves his children. I think we have to take time out and think about how he feels as well, because he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Even when Simone was cursing at my man, it was very difficult. I don't think, did I say anything derogatory about Cecil, because he's such a great guy. But I do understand Simone as well. When you're
You did say, well, at least my man worked. Did you say something like that?
No. I said, you don't talk about man because you can't win this. My husband's a whole fucking doctor. That's what I said.
Okay.
But I said you couldn't win this because she was saying all kind of derogatory things about my husband. Remember?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, that's before she pushed me, but go ahead. But anyway.
She made it seem like Damon doesn't pay bills or has
She
good
said
credit.
he didn't say, she said he didn't pay his bills on time. And and you know, in my mind, you know, my old me would have said, but he can pay a bill. He makes the money to pay a bill. But you know, me trying to understand Cecil and where he's at right now. And, you know, I do think that he does have a job, you know.
Cecil works. Yeah.
And I think that he does what he can, you know, and I think it's very difficult to be married to somebody who, you know, probably is more successful in layman's terms, you know, educationally and financially, for a Black man to do that. I mean, you know.
Cecil graduated from Morehouse.
I'm saying he's not a doctor, though. I'm saying, you know, he has a degree. Yes, I'm just saying, as a man point of view, this is my perception of what I think it is. I think it's very difficult for a man to. For me, my husband told me it would be very difficult if he wasn't a doctor being married to somebody as successful as I am. It would probably bother him, his ego, his manhood, and things of that such. So I think that's true for a lot of men.
And that for most men want to be the breadwinner in their relationship.
They want to be the breadwinner, but not only that, I think a lot of times it may be okay if the woman could be quiet about it. If the woman is not reminding them constantly that I do this, I do that.
But you wouldn't have to remind them if they didn't so frequently forget. Now let's
we could have a conversation.
So men need to always show appreciation.
I agree with you
for the hard work and dedication that a woman is giving and what she's doing. And if she's helping to elevate that man, you have to appreciate that.
You're very passionate about this topic too, because obviously we know that you were married to a doctor. You were brave and courageous enough to divorce him.
Yes.
And the reason why I say brave and courageous is because I do feel like there's some women who would love to divorce their husbands.
Absolutely.
Do you guys know any who?
I mean, Simone said herself.
Yes, she did. That was at Brady's birthday dinner. But I think, you know, she could have been speaking out of anger. A lot of times when people are upset, they say things that they really don't mean. You know that.
You don't think she meant it?
No, I think right now
sometimes on reality TV, it's easier to say. That's what I would say. For some people.
I think that's where your question, you were leading, going in that direction with the question. So for me, yes, I decided, listen, here's the thing. When love is love and it's great. And when love is not, it's not so good, then it's over. That's just how I look at it.
But do you believe that there are some women that are not as strong as you that really want to leave their relationship, but they stay in it? Not in general, but even on reality TV because they don't want the idea of failure in marriage.
Of course.
So
I think.
Do you see anybody on our show that have that?
I think on camera and off camera, women in general, you know, when you feel like, you know, what's my family gonna think? You know, am I gonna look like a failure and embarrass the name of the family? You know, I'm in this marriage and I hate it, and this person is no longer good to me, but I feel like I gotta stay to save face. I'm not about saving face.
I agree.
And I'm not about being fake. If it's not working for me, then it's pretty much over. And that's just how I look at it. You know, I feel like this life is so short. I do not see myself wasting time on trying to force something to work when it's just not working. I don't have that type of time. I'm 44 years old. You understand what I'm saying? And I will continue to make that decision and make the happy choice for me. It's just what it is.
And again, I hate to belabor the point. Quad was stronger than a lot of people would be. You know, and for me, I would never leave my man because he gives me everything I need. But
you have the public criticism. You know, you're going to get that anyway. You know what I mean? I mean, you're never going to satisfy everyone, and you shouldn't even be in a business of trying to satisfy or looking for someone's approval. You know what I mean? You should live for you, and I always live for me. And that's just it. When my marriage wasn't working, it wasn't working. It was time for me to go. And guess what? I was able to let him free, and now he's found happiness, right? And that's awesome, right? And I was able to free myself from that situation, and I found happiness. And I've, we'll find it again, and I might find it 5 more times after that. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't believe in being stuck anywhere.
Right.
I want to talk to you about that because, listen, one of the biggest storylines we've seen this season is your IVF journey with Kirk. And I had a chance to meet him last year. We all were together at Kathy Hilton's Christmas party.
Had a good time.
It was a great time. And I met Kirk. Kirk was lovely. I met him one time. Last season, we were all rooting for you two. This season, a lot of the Quad Squad. they did not like him at all. They thought he spoke to you crazy. They thought he was very insensitive to the journey. I even said on my platform, Mother Night Live with Dustin, Claudia, and Blue, that I know you personally. And when I would watch the scenes, I know my girl's in love. And I said, well, maybe they're just having a little tiff. But I said, she loves him. And there's not one person breathing who could tell me that when it came to Kirk, there wasn't love there. It was love there. We found out through Kirk, unfortunately, that you two did break up. He did say the luck ran out. When other women were flirting with him, when we all just assumed you guys were still together.
Yeah, run your mouth
What
about
went
that,
wrong
Clark.
in your relationship with Kirk to where you decided to break up with him, or did he break up with you?
This is what I'm going to say about that, and I won't spend very much time on it, right?
Oh,
Because the past is
really?
just that, and I look to the future, and my life is great now, right? Was there real love there? I completely loved him. Completely. Didn't play about my love for him, right? Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. And love sometimes is just not enough, right? As of right now, I'm single and moving forward and the
Ready
brightest,
to mingle. Just got back from South Africa, baby.
Yes, just got back from South Africa, and life is what you make it. There's no need to stay in a place again that if either of us are not making the most of it in a good way, then it's probably time for us to call it quits.
Did you call it quits first?
It was mutual. It was a mutual situation. And when we go back to saying, what was that? Luck ran out. I never worry about luck. Again, like I said earlier, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. So I don't ever worry about luck.
No, I'm not
Do you
lucky. I'm
feel
blessed.
that
Yes.
Kirk was
Heavy
insensitive when
with
it came to
chant.
the journey
Me.
that you were going through? That the audience feels.
I think he thought that it was just going to be a one-time thing,
Young and raised me.
we don't have that power. We don't have that control. We don't know if it's going to take the first time, but and for us it was 4 times we did IVF and underwent getting the eggs extracted and the fertilization and all that. But I think he was thinking, well, this may not be so difficult. It'll be a one-time thing, and then we'll have this baby, and everything will be great. And it took a little longer. It took 3 more times after, financially, more money.
Was it all your money, or did you guys split it 50-50?
No, he paid for the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's about the size of it. I think that I think sometimes men don't completely understand the full
You
realm
want his damn
of what
wife.
it takes when a woman is going through IVF, because you can go through this and not get any eggs. You can go through it and only get 1 egg. And so you don't want to just put everything into this 1 egg. Of course, you want to get as many eggs as possible. And henceforth, we got 4 of them. And so it just takes a little longer. And, there's a lot that comes with it. For people who say, oh, it wasn't real. Yes, everything that we did was real. He and I were together for a year before I even brought him to television. We traveled the globe together. We were very, very close, very close. So it's preposterous to think that it was a fake relationship. It's even more asinine to think that I would put my body through the rigorous shock of what it takes to go through IVF, not only 1 time, but 4 times. It's ridiculous. Everything for me was very real.
Are you still going to go through your IVF journey?
You know what? Right now, I'm enjoying life. There would be a time where I would walk. It wouldn't matter if I was at the grocery store or out shopping or at the airport. I would just get stuck on looking at a baby and just really just follow this family like across the hall. As of late,
okay,
I found myself doing that actually at the airport in South Africa.
So are there other options, adoption or
Oh, most certainly. Like there's adoptions. There
let
is
somebody else carry it?
oh, surrogacy for sure. There's something else that I actually learned while I was going through my process in Ghana. There was a young girl in the recovery room with me, and I woke up and I was like, wow, man, she's really young. And I was like, what's your name? How old are you? She's like, I'm 22. And I'm like, are you going through IVF? Because that was my my
Yeah.
thought process. I'm thinking her reality, my reality could possibly be her reality. And she said, no. She says, I'm donating eggs. I said, whoa. Wow, that's something. That's big right there. And of course, she was donating eggs and getting paid so she can continue to
So
help
you
make
would carry
contributions to her
someone else's
family.
egg?
Yeah, yeah, that could happen. But what I
Yeah.
do want women to understand is that just because it doesn't happen for you the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh time, right? It only takes that one time.
Girl, what? That's a lot of money to be wasting. What happened to the audio?
It only takes that one. And your last time is not indicative of what can happen for you in the future. So I am very, very positive. I have a positive outlook on it. And when God says it's time, it'll be time.
How did you feel when King made the comment under our post when you spoke about the breakup and how he announced it first? Because a lot of people felt that we only know you because of Quad. So because Quad introduced you to us, give that woman the right to introduce to us that y'all broke up. He left the comment under the post saying for you to be careful before he starts speaking out about some stuff and exposing people.
I don't know what he could expose because he doesn't know anything about me. However, I will say that I'm wishing everybody to just be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want him to
that's
move
right, yeah.
forward and be happy. I want Quad to be happy. I do think they had something very special.
Trump Quad told
I
him.
did think highly of him, and I still do. And I hope he lives his life amazing, just like I see Quad living an amazing life as well.
I think that's well said, Heavenly.
When was the last time that Kirk has reached out to you?
It was recent, very recent. Maybe a few days ago.
Saying what?
I don't.
Girl.
I don't.
Okay.
Here I don't indulge.
Wait,
Listen,
Did you respond back?
I don't indulge. Here's the thing. I'm all in when I'm all in. I'm so in. I'm so in when I'm all in. Sometimes I can even be blinded that I'm so in. So when I'm all out, when I'm out, kind of all out.
Do you not to belabor, I'm gonna move on. Because I know you personally, when I watch these scenes, I know you, so your eyes lit up. Like anybody like when you're around Damon, hey,
And my whole voice changed.
Your whole voice changed. I'm like, that ain't the girl I talk to every Monday. Who is this? So when you said as a Taurus woman, when you're all in, you all in, and that's how Taurus women are. But sometimes when you're all in, you could be blinded. Do you feel like you have blind spots in your relationship with Kirk?
Love is beautiful. And it's an amazing feeling. I would encourage anyone to enjoy it. That's what I'll say.
You ain't gonna go nowhere with that.
No,
baby.
okay,
You just let it go,
And the
child.
reunion is coming up, and I know you get into it at the reunion, so I also want to make sure that people watch the reunion. Now, with that being said, Toya Bush Harris came on my podcast with Eugene, and she said that Eugene and Kirk are friends. They have a great friendship, and she said she has a great friendship with Kirk. She still follows him. She also enlisted Kirk and his car company to have her son for his 16th birthday party to, get one of the vehicles from
That's
Kirk.
a lot of talk, baby. That's a lot of talk you're doing about certain things.
And I did ask her, I said, oh, you still follow him because, they broke up. And she said, we're friends. How did you feel knowing that Toya is still keeping the friendship with Kirk Because were you surprised that they even had a friendship?
This is what I'll say to that. I think Eugene and he may have a budding relationship, fresh, new possibility there, right? I don't know, maybe even after they see this, they'll probably go and hang out together, to try to cement it, but that's okay. In reference to Toya, I think that it is very difficult for Toya to 100% support me. It's very challenging for her to do that. And part of that is because I'm already that girl. You see what I'm saying? So if she supports me, then it's continuing to push me up a little bit higher. And that just can't be. She just can't give me that. So she may give me a little bit of something, but she'll never give it to me in its full glory. But the good thing about it is that I don't need it.
Boom.
Do you think you have the life that Toya wants?
No.
I think people find happiness in their own lives.
What do you think, Heavenly?
Answer is no.
I'm running for Congress District 13. Y'all do not want to know what I think, really. Y'all really don't, because I do have thoughts on it. Leave it alone, please.
No,
don't go
I'm moving on that
please.
same episode. Toya,
and I will say, I think when we're talking about Toya, right? And you're talking a little bit about me and Toya in our relationship. We're not beefing at all, and we're actually really cool right now. But I think that at any chance Toya take to think she's going
Okay,
to
let's
embarrass
do this
me. Can
because
I finish?
No, you cannot. Listen, do you think that if Toya wanted to, do you think she's just such good friends with Kirk that she got to hang out with him and do his cars and all that? Why do you think she's doing that? I'm just asking. I just asked the question. Why?
Well, that was me. I asked the same question too.
Do you think they just great friends that she got to go down there and put on for that?
Well, I will say, or what?
Well, it's for her son's birthday. Let's people will do whatever for their children.
There's a lot you could do for your children.
People will do whatever they will for their kids, and that was a great birthday.
Okay, I'll let it go.
That was a
no.
really
Well,
good birthday
Toya did say she was very confused by the timeline of the breakup. Toya intimated that you and Kirk could have been broken up during filming, and that you made some sort of deal with Kirk to continue filming, although you two were already broken up. And that could be the reason why we're seeing such angst from Kirk during this season, unlike last season, because he's only there as a willing participant for your storyline.
Toya said that.
She made lots of references in terms of she is confused by the timeline of the breakup. She wanted to know it wasn't adding up, that the math wasn't mathing, and intimated that you two were possibly broken up during filming of season 12.
Actually, we were not. We broke up in the last quarter of the year. What's up with your face? You want to say something?
No, I just wanted to know your response to that in terms of you and King were not. Because one thing we did see, because we know they do pickup interviews, right? And typically when the husbands, boyfriends, fiancés are doing the interviews, they have to be with the main cast member, which is the woman. And we saw in the previous episode that he was alone in the interview.
Yeah, those were unique situations. And I'm not going to speak on his family, but he had a dear loss in his family. And production wanted to get his viewpoint of spending time in Jamaica, because he's from Jamaica, of course. And we actually did the couples trip there. And production's going to make it happen. I was busy. I was doing some other things that day. And then I think I even was with Simone and Cecil later on that evening after I got done with some of my affairs that I had to take care of.
How did you feel when Curtis said that he believes one of the reasons why you weren't blessed to have a baby is because you and King were living in sin?
Yeah, we've already talked about this. I don't think that Curtis was in position to make a judgment at all on our relationship. In fact, I don't think anyone is in position to make a call on our relationship. Not the Harrises. Well, I don't think Eugene ever has, but not Toya, not Curtis, not anyone. I think the focus should be on their own relationships. And that's just it.
Twitter went ablaze and they all felt like Curtis, the Bible also talks about infidelity.
Mm-hmm. Well, as I said before, like I didn't know that Curtis was, Bible toting, scripture quoting. It was new to me. It was new to me. But again, like I said, I don't think it's fair for anyone, or I don't think anyone is qualified to speak on my relationship.
Were you shocked when you saw Curtis reference the Bible despite his public infidelity at the Atlanta airport?
I hate you, Carlos, so
Concourse
much.
B,
I hate you.
near the...
You know what I think.
Was it?
At this point...
Did you zoom in on the concourse?
Concourse B.
Oh, Lord. Down at the gate. What gate
Listen,
number was it?
12.
Oh, was it really?
I don't need the GNC supplement.
Well,
my God, today.
I will say this. I would say who was without saying cast the first stone. I think that we all have our imperfections. I know I do. And and I think that we all have been guilty of judging people when we should not. And I do not think that Curtis should have said those things.
This is what I think of Toya. I think that I think her and I are all right, and we're cool enough.
Are you? Really?
Can I finish? We're friends. This is what I think, but at any time where Toya thinks that I could be doing bad or could be embarrassed or could be not doing so well, and she can kind of push the narrative on that, she will. That's what I think.
Is that a friend?
No, it's not necessarily a friend. I don't treat my friends like that. I don't. Carlos, do you treat your friends like that?
No, I have real friends.
Oh, get into it. Get into it. Well, I think that's what Mimi was asking when Mimi was saying, hey, Simone, is Toya a safe friend? I think she said something about Toya being a safe friend, right? And I think that's what Toya was trying. Or was it, I think it was Mimi and Angel who questioned Toya's level of friendship. Am I correct?
It was.
Yeah. And so when you have these type of questions predicated around someone's character, and people are just kind of scratching their head at it, I think it's probably the time for said person to kind of step up and be a better person and show that she's a better friend and understands girl code. And it wasn't about being in your 20s and there was a situation where Toya was really trying to humiliate Angel in front of someone. And that's just the true tea. And Toya knows that. Toya knows exactly what she was doing with that. You don't go up to anyone and ask, oh, well, you just last week asked me to hook you up with somebody. And from my understanding, as my good Angel would say, my good friend Angel, she said, listen, the girls come down hard on Toya. They say Toya don't have a job and Toya don't do this or don't do that. And she does nothing with her days and her time. She just leans on Eugene and works Eugene to the bone and works Eugene into a grave.
That?
The girls have said that. The girls have said that. And so what Angel was doing was like, hey, as a compliment, girl, don't worry about what they say. It's nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home mom and having a good husband. Girl, that's good. Does Eugene have any friends? But it was more of a bigging her up and helping her, like feeding her self-esteem in regards to that. Some kind of way, Toya turned that around and made it negative. But it didn't fare well for Toya. It didn't age well, and it never will. When you are doing things that are nasty and that are dirty, and you're specifically intentionally doing those things, then to turn around and ask this man, how is Angel in the bed? What, you cat watch?
She wanted to know here.
What, you cat watching?
You say cat watching?
Yes.
Like pussycat?
Yeah. So I'm just talking about as a friend. As a friend, or as a person who's wanting to have a relationship or a friendship, as a person who is growing to know someone, those are things that you just don't do. You just don't do it.
And to close, I will say that Quad has been an amazing friend.
Yeah.
Thank you.
An amazing, amazing friend.
Thank you.
On camera, off camera, on campaign, off campaign, giving emotional support, financial support in every way. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for everything. Thank you. You deserve it. Don't cry, baby. Don't cry.
Girl, I'm proud of you,
I
girl.
would like you to cry.
Whirly girly.
Don't cry.
Whirly girly, I'm proud of you.
Don't cry. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm
Thank
proud of you.
And I will do the job I say and the people can trust me.
Yes, I'm proud of you. When you get in there, you work your ass off.
Oh, you know I am. I'm excited about it. I'm obsessed
Don't
with
let
it.
up. Don't
and
let
I
up.
do all my jobs well. Just like I've done on Married to Medicine, just like I do on Teeth. I'm going to do the hell out of that job, and I'm going to enjoy doing it. And my friends are going to help me.
Hello,
I got a
somebody.
group of doctors that
Hello,
want to
somebody.
help. put policy together. I got so much that we're going to do, that we're going to show up and show out for this.
And we need a little financial support when we're talking about women in IVF. You know, it's
Oh yeah,
expensive.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
Yeah,
we
that is
Federal
true.
dollars, federal
That is true.
dollars.
That is
Yeah,
true. That is
yeah,
true.
absolutely.
Well, look, I love the two of you, and you guys know that we're friends in real life. I love this show. I've been campaigning, okay, for
Absolutely.
12 years
Absolutely.
about how
Thank you,
Married to
Carla.
Medicine is the best show on Bravo. I've always said I'm never letting up on that. Married to Medicine is
I
the
think you missed the
best
whole good
show on
interview to
Bravo,
Patterson.
and I'm so happy that the people are
But she
now
wouldn't know
catching
Jackie.
on to it, and it's a beloved show. So many
Yeah.
people love it. You two are extremely instrumental to the success of the show. And I thank you two for coming
Yeah.
on Reality with the King.
Of course.
Married to Medicine, guys, Sundays at 9 o'clock on Bravo. And don't forget, Dr. Heavenly is running for Congress, District 13. District 13. Go to drheavenlyforgeorgia.com and go to all of our social media platforms
Hey,
as
can I
well
get
to
a little
support.
right here? Hey.
See?
All right, what we watching next? Somebody broke in Diddy's son house. I'm a little Carlos out. Pull up Toya. I can't with Toya. I don't like Toya. I don't want to hear Toya. I'm sorry. Is there something else? I wonder what this is.
This was a child prodigy. I was also a little confused about why he's not an adult prodigy, because they usually blends in too. But guess what he is? Beautiful.
Can't watch.
Hey, Issa. Thoughts on the pitch?
Okay.
What is you guys'
Yes or no? Do you agree with Trump?
The message is sometimes starting over.
Hey, Dirt Farmer Jay here from dirtfarmerjay.com. Welcome to
Kid Fury.
Crime when DC has had such a huge crime.
Ms. Bondi, just yes.
Midnight Soul. I'm gonna start with Tupac. We're gonna start with the fact that Tupac famously said, for those of you that didn't necessarily.
So this is the oxtail, and we do it first thing in the morning. It takes a while to do it. It takes about 3 to 4 hours. So I brined it before I
Recognize the gentleman from New York, Mr. Goldman, for 5.
You've had some cool moments in here.
Yeah.
But okay, Sierra, listen to me. Listen.
The Boondocks. Crispy lemon pepper wing. Y'all want to listen to the pod in the background? Section 8 officially over. Wendy, Wendy.
That's interesting. If you covered somebody's record, I think it would be naive of you to think that that person is just either going to have all great things to say or nothing to say.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture, from trending news to game highlights and hot debates. We've got it all. Hit the subscribe button and stay in the loop. So in honor of Juneteenth, Billboard has released a list of its top 75 R&B artists of all time. The list is expectedly causing plenty of debate on social media as fans argue over the rankings. In deciding on the list, Billboard staff used the following criteria: vocal prowess, body of work, career longevity, industry achievements, game-changing influence, and enduring generational cultural impact. They further clarified, saying, while some singers who made the list are also known for their lyrical skills, songwriting wasn't a major deciding factor in this instance.
What?
The case might be. All right, this story is so funny to me and weird. So, did y'all see the Mary J. Blige interview a couple of days ago?
Nope. I missed it. No.
Mary gave an interview where she was talking about like the early stages of her career and a very particular experience she had with a veteran vocalist. She didn't say who the person was, but she told a real interesting story. Here it is.
All right, let's hear it.
And you may have heard this before, but I ain't saying no names.
But you ain't saying no names.
I just met this person, and I was so excited to meet them. And this is when, back then, when your roots was dark and your hair was blonde, but people didn't know what it was, but we knew what it was. So this person goes, you really should dye your hair, your roots the same color as your hair. And you need to learn how to sing on key.
Damn, Jesus.
I ain't saying no names, but I was like, okay, let me go and see if I'm singing flat or whatever that means.
Right.
So, but I ain't saying no names.
We can pause it right there, right? Okay. So for like 2 days, everybody on the internet was trying to figure out who she was talking about. I knew who she was talking about, and a couple other people did. And of course, the internet did its thing. Exactly. Mm-hmm. They started interneting, and they put up this classic, but somewhat recent interview from the person. Here it is.
Let's hear it.
1990s. When you would introduce the Rufus song "Sweet Thing," which is your ballad,
I wrote it.
You would call it the song Mary J. Blige fucked up. Is that true?
In public, I might have said it to her.
Okay, but so you did believe
but
she
I
fucked
told
it
Mary J. Blige she fucked it up.
How'd she fuck it up?
Number one, her vocals were flat. And I told her, I asked her, I said, what time of day was it? Night? What were you doing when you decided to recover?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Girl, I've been up late hours at 8 o'clock in the morning, girl. She said, girl, you don't sing nothing at 8 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. Especially if you have to get up to sing it.
If you'd have been up all night smoking crack or something, I don't know.
Oh my God! What?
But you don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning the same girl. But she and I have that kind of relationship. We can talk.
Yeah, you guys ended up recording together, right?
Yeah,
This was not
we can
something
talk.
you didn't.
We can honestly
tell her.
talk. Yes. You know,
Yeah.
I love her. She loves me. We don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Now the press would love to make it a fucking problem.
I wonder how. The press would have to just stretch the what?
That's crazy.
Yo, old people, yo, they be stuck in
They
their ways. They
don't
say
care.
whatever the fuck they want to say. They don't care. That's crazy.
First of all, Shaka made it sound like I told Mary to her face, not in front of the cameras, but she's in front of the cameras right now telling us that she told her that.
I mean, this is what we got to love about our veterans, man, the OGs, man. I say the OGs, they just, that's where they come from. They honest like that.
They don't care.
Don't hold no punches.
Or not.
Don't hold no punches. Nah, I want that. I was just watching something, speaking on this topic, but it's something similar that I saw you touch on with even pertaining to the coaches. I'm going to get to that later. But, nigga, we need some of that, somebody to be honest like that. Y'all niggas is too sensitive these days.
Oh, I love the honesty behind the scenes. Especially you got the auntie relationship where you could be like, but it's not like according Mary's version is very different than Shaka's version. Yeah. That's the funniest part to me, how two people experience something different. It's not like Shaka was just doing some auntie shit, like, look, I'm pulling this girl's side, showing her love. And it felt like Mary was like, I don't really know this person. And then coming over talking about my hair and my voice like the first time we meet.
I'm showing grace and I'm showing respect to the OG. I really, the stories could have been the same, but Mary had enough coof not to really.
And you gotta love that.
Like that.
I ain't even saying who it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm respecting telling the story. Like, yo, I don't know if you was up all night smoking crack. Come on, my nigga.
Right. Particularly
that part is
coming from Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
That has to be said.
That's a good point.
I mean, I'm not even sure she was sober in this. I've been
See how you got to show grace? See how you got to show grace? Like, that's crazy to me.
But if there's anybody that could say that,
it would be Shaka.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Shaka be on the list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like
bad taste.
If you kick in my back end in public, you gotta add a little, and I can relate to it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Otherwise, it comes off a little like judgmental. Like you waking up early in the morning with you smoking crack. Like I've never seen a sober Shaka Khan performance.
I agree with what you're saying. I just also feel like you open the door for that once you cover somebody's record.
Talk about it.
That's interesting.
If you cover somebody's record, I think it would be naive of you to think that that person is just either going to have all great things to say or nothing to say at all. Like that's like if you're doing a tribute, yes, it will be classy for the person you're honoring to sit there and give you but the greats don't do that shit.
Do Prince do it?
No, nigga, Prince would never.
My thing is, yo, I think this is my opinion. When you covering somebody, and I just think tact and coof are a part of being in public. Yeah. Like, yo, dog, like the lady covered your song. You could have hated it. You could say, yo, I ain't really care for it. Like, it's a way to say it. Don't say, yo, you was up all night smoking crack.
She said that to her.
Tact and coof came in the 80s.
90s.
Yeah.
Tact and coof. Once you hit a certain age, you lose a lot. Well, not you, not everybody, but
most people.
A lot of motherfuckers lose tact and coof.
You saw Quincy Jones.
You saw Quincy said, we saw what Michael said, and we are the world. Nigga said, if you don't get, you saw his face? You think niggas looked at Michael's face when they were singing? Oh, Michael like it? No, nigga, it was on his face. He probably said something.
But at least he just made faces to you.
He told Quincy, go tell her. He was telling niggas to say shit.
Also, damn, that sound like I'm just caping for Shaka, and I'm not trying to do that. But also, if you were singing flat and if your hair looked a mess, wouldn't you want somebody to say that to you?
Yes. In an auntie type of way.
Stop it.
But this
No, but at the rehearsal, yes, the record was out.
No, this was Mary was saying.
Telling me after my record's out that it sounded flat. That's just what can I do?
It's not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart or our own. Enjoy the show.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? The JBP back to business.
I guess right now we should start the show.
Turn this on. Why are we discussing all this tea and then we not recording?
You're
Not
right.
up here.
I don't know if he wants to go out there.
Not up here. We don't.
You want that on the record?
If we got tea,
What we just talking about?
can I set up the debate, the hip hop debate?
What are we talking about?
We got to get our list of topics together.
Okay. With old boy.
Damn, called
Damn,
him
old boy.
Wow.
Ducking the smoke off.
God.
Wow.
Yo, B-Dot.
He was a whole different dude 10 seconds ago.
I'm learning so much about B-Dot this last month.
We've known each other for a long time.
I
Joe.
know, but we're getting closer. we're fucking getting more connected. Like you're a sneakerhead. You love fatigue. And there's Ray Daniels smoking.
There we go.
Who we just had as a guest on our Patreon.
Shout
If
out
you
to
are
Ray
not
Daniels.
subscribed, don't interrupt the Patreon subscription. If you are not subscribed to the Joe Budden Patreon, now would be an amazing time to do so. Premium content over there.
That's true.
Very exclusive content over there. Yo, why you got your resting ish face? He ready for the whole shit. He ready to get to it, boy. Look at my boy Ish.
Locked up.
Resting Ish. Let's go. 2 Hove shows.
3 Hove shows?
3 Hove shows. Oh my God. B-Dot, what's your problem with Ray Daniels?
I mean, he's not my brand of vodka. You know? Okay. It's just never heard that before.
I've never heard
From a man about another man. No,
That's a good way to word it.
It is. Yeah, like some of his opinions on rap are just kind of like asinine to me. And I just don't respect them.
Like what? Name one.
He said like Lil Wayne has no songs that motivate anybody. He talks
that's
like
crazy.
really blanketed.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like the guy made hustler music. How can you say that?
I think sometimes you have to say crazy shit on the internet to cut through. And I think if anybody knows that, it's you.
Yeah, we seen some of your lists.
Yeah, some of your
But
lists.
I've done the
Matt Connie is rapper of the year. Like you will come out.
Yeah,
there,
he did have a good year. That
you
year.
come out with some controversial takes sometimes.
But my controversial takes are backed by evidence. I've done the research. I've
No,
done
that's
the
opinions.
It's opinion based.
I've done the homework.
It's opinion based.
It is opinion based, but yes, my opinions are rooted in truth.
You're tired, man.
And you feel like his or not.
Yo, you got it,
exactly.
bro.
Pretty much.
You feel like you're more hip hop than him. What was you doing, my boy?
Bricks.
Yo, I hear back in the hole. Go ahead, hold on to it for a second. And pause.
That's what I call a chain reaction.
And,
It's a good thing to be a whole fan.
A lot of Queens here. You Philly niggas act right. You Newark niggas act right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was coming.
Yeah,
we deserve it.
We did a lot.
We deserve it.
Yeah.
She's right.
She got
She's right this time.
Let's pop this stuff back.
You want to?
Yeah.
All right. Ian is here. Corey is here. White Poe is here. Rim is here.
Huh?
Big Rim, more Queens.
More Queens.
By way of Patterson, huh?
I say what?
Erickson is here. Tanner and Savon are here by remote. Are here. Don't forget this episode is brought to you by, fueled by, and powered by Prize Picks. If you don't have the app, pull out your phone right now. What are you doing? What are you waiting for out there? All right, ladies and gentlemen, where would you like to begin? Come on.
You know.
Come on.
We know where we starting.
Come on.
The Hovengers unite, man. Come on, man.
It's our time.
When will we shed the title of Hovengers? Never.
Not today. Not today.
Never.
Maybe one day, but not today.
All right, we got back-to-back shows. The 25th and 30th anniversaries of Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint happening in the Bronx, Yankee Stadium. I could already hear what they were saying to the DOJ. The Ticketmaster. I hear it. I heard it from my living room. Some of the stuff that was said to the DOJ to get this thing moving.
Yeah.
Boy, that case got closed fast.
Next month.
Hey,
Worry about that shit next month.
DOJ must love Blueprint. So I'm very excited about this, as I know you guys are as well. Talk to me. What's the feeling? I think we're getting a project, but I don't want to put the cart before the horse.
I think so too.
We're getting a project.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we are, but either way, I'm excited. If we don't get nothing but Reasonable Doubt on day 1 and Blueprint on day 2, it's worth it.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that strategy? That's where I'm torn a bit. I thought that he would be doing a show Friday and then doing the same show Saturday when the news first broke. But then I read all Reasonable Doubt Friday.
Yeah.
All Blueprint Saturday, which I'm not gonna lie.
I love it, but I hate it because that's 2 tickets. Yeah. I gotta beg, borrow, and steal.
Niggas are saving up, man.
That's true.
I'm
You
definitely
gotta
going to
go to
both.
both. You can't not go to both.
You gotta go to both.
It's impossible.
What you mean?
If you're blessed enough to be able to go to both, you have to go to both. You cannot go to one.
A lot of
How?
people ain't gonna be blessed enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be that's gonna require some blessings.
I can give you the list of people that will be there both nights. Young Guru.
He's working up.
Lenny S, Tata, Ruggs, Bleak could be there. I could give you the list of people that's definitely going to be there 2 nights.
Joe Budden
for sure.
Absolutely.
The tickets gonna be a grip. Yes, I'll be there.
Well, I put in our group chat when we were talking about
we ignored it. I'm just gonna preempt this.
I put in our group chat. I didn't. You were there. I put in there. Don't y'all niggas try it on that Friday show.
Yeah.
And they left that text sitting right in the group chat. They didn't put a heart. They left that shit. Y'all would do that? Y'all would leave like straight after work and go to Yankee Stadium?
Yeah. It's on the way home for me.
I would change
Likewise.
over.
You crazy nigga? Are y'all out there?
Niggas do that job.
Come on,
It's gonna be a long work day that day too.
That's the shit you be doing too. When it's hot or when it's something niggas gotta do, the day is extra long.
I think we could do a Thursday that week.
Yeah.
Maybe a Wednesday.
They gotta do it on purpose. Hey, yo, y'all ain't hear about the vegetable farmers? Yo, what do y'all hear about the astronauts? I heard they got stuck over there in Pluto.
What?
Talk about it for an hour.
Niggas, Mona, it be hot outside. Wait till it get hot
myself.
Because I didn't spend no summer days here.
Wait till it's hot on a Friday. This is what he'll do. He'll look at the weather like this. He go outside. Come in. Yo, it's gonna be a long day.
He did that shit last week.
Yeah, he did it to us last week.
It was 80.
Mona, on a nice day, or when it's too lit outside, they come to work and cruise like D'Angelo, boy. They come to work, don't have a thought, an opinion, a topic. They just sit here and look at me and be like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, I'll find something."
Don't believe that, Mona.
Okay.
But
come on, Joe. You got.
I am not
judging for that day.
Y'all could go if y'all
you going.
choose to go.
Field trip.
You're going.
I am
That's
not.
what makes the most sense. Us go as a unit.
Like we did with Kendrick last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you supply the tickets and we go with you.
That makes sense.
Let's go, Mona.
I'm just saying, as far as who in here got the budget. If I had the budget, I would take all y'all. I don't have it.
Hey, yo, Mona.
None of us do.
He has it. He has plenty of it. We gonna go together.
He would never
and
put
then we got so much to talk about the next couple pies because so much happened.
So it's like a team building
20
experience.
Team building. I like how you
Yeah.
pitch
You
it.
know what I mean? It's like this thing
Girl,
happened, that
sharp.
thing happened. We could talk about it.
Content purposes.
I
Oh
was
my God,
just
the
gonna
content,
say,
the content.
I maybe am not as blessed as you guys, so I have to pick
Good night.
between which night I want to go.
Bullshit. Sorry.
So as I was torn when this announcement dropped,
He said,
again, I
"Bless
didn't.
himself
I
up."
told you I wasn't going to the Roots picnic,
Which is crazy. We'll
and
talk
when
about
this
that too.
announcement came out, I was so torn that I had to make this decision. But the more I thought about it, I can't lie to any of y'all. It wasn't a very tough decision for me.
Really?
Me either.
It was a very easy, and the more I thought about it, it just became clear as day.
Roots picnic.
That's the actual right.
I'm listening. I
Where
want
did
to
you
hear
arrive at, Joe?
Because I was there. So I was there in 96 when Reasonable Doubt dropped. I know what it felt like. It felt like, see how B-Dot is dressed? It felt like
Camel pants.
yeah, we were still getting out of the Mobb Deep way of dressing. It was Tim's, it was drugs, it was Hustler, Dope Boy. We were still jumping niggas when Reasonable Doubt was out. That's what was going on. By the time Blueprint dropped,
Niggas.
I had a little more clarity. I had a car. Nice car too when I drove by Crowns. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had goals. I had music. I had bitches. Like it was a different ambiance. Like
I agree with all that.
So I'm not gonna lie. Reasonable Doubt, for all of its glory, I'm not leaving my house at 45 with that shit on to hear 22 twos in Yankee Stadium. I'm not. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Go on some Blueprint.
I think that's the setting where you have to put your shit on. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Man. It's all right. Scratching the itch. All right, Ish, did you really try to do this or what? Did you try to win?
always try
the pics of Tommy, man. I can't believe you.
You got it.
I can't believe you. Got it. Sometimes you said you beat one. I mean,
Picture that.
All right, Ish going with Jason Tatum for more than 27.5 points and assists. That's a good whole place.
Fuck this.
They disconnected his cameras.
He's such a mainstream fan.
Gonna use promo code JBP to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup only on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. All right. Well, why are you looking all silly in the face? Y'all good?
Ish just showed me a picture of himself.
What? Whoa. Yo.
Right after your throat line.
I was.
That's
good throw.
The joke I had.
Good throw to do it.
So I really should stand down.
Yeah, good throw to do that. He normally does that. Start sending pics of himself. All right, so listen, let's get right into it. Afro Man.
Yeah.
Afro Man. Hold up, man. I got to cue it up for OG. Hold up now.
Which one of the slaps? Okay.
Classic.
We going classic right here.
Sure.
Come on, man. Hey.
He's such a mainstream fan.
I was wondering a few days ago why Afro Man just kept appearing on my timeline, and I ignored it until I no longer could.
Yeah.
I did too.
Ditto.
And boy, am I glad I got a taste of this one. Pause. Hey, come on. All right. All right. So, Afro Man, that's his hit from a million years ago. Afro Man, the police in, where were they at?
Somewhere out there.
Ohio.
Somewhere in Ohio. The police in Ohio barged in Afro Man's house unwarranted. They kicked his door down. They rummaged his whole place. They disconnected his cameras. They fucked his kitchen up. They made a complete mess of Afro Man's house. And they took $4,000 of his.
I think it was 400, but
it was $4,000 that they took of his, and they said that
I
they
thought it was 40,000.
Damn cop.
It's that moment he get to thinking about his life decisions. That's the part people really know him.
No, my life decisions is right. I'm not questioning that. It's the future with you guys.
Oh, who to hire, who to fire.
No, what am I saying? $4,000 he took. I mean, the cops took. And they were holding it as they investigated to see where this money came from, if it came from drugs or some illegal place, right? They found nothing in Afro Man's house. They did not press charges on Afro Man, so Afro Man was cleared. So he went to pick up his $4,000, and when he got home, it was short $400.
Oh, it was short $400.
It was short $400. So Afro Man, in true creative spirit, took it to the studio and proceeded to make songs about the officers who ruined his house and fucked his cameras up and took his money. He showed up to court wearing an American flag suit. His lawyer had on an American flag tie. And this is such a positive story for lyrics played in court and how they can be used. And be clear, Afro Man was cleared on all charges.
He was.
Oh, because when he started making the songs, lick 'em low, Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa.
My favorite was "Will You Help Me Repair My Door."
Oh
personally.
no, I'm playing all these slaps.
I like Living Pound
Okay,
Cake.
I'm playing these slaps in a second. But when he started to make these diss records toward the police department, they sued him for defamation, which is why he ended up going to court. And, the rest is,
The rest is history.
This is the funniest case in the universe.
It really is.
Here we go.
No, I posted it because the sheriff's never supposed to raid my house in the first place.
Afro Man on the stand.
All of this is their fault. If they hadn't have wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my body. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system. And there would be no songs, nothing. My money would still be intact, nothing. So all of this is their fault.
This is Lisa on the stand. They played Lick 'em Low Lisa is a 13-minute track, by the way. They played all 13 minutes.
They're all long songs. This is the best part.
Pardon the audio. Lick 'em low. Hey. So Lisa's on the stand. She starts fake crying.
Who's Lisa?
Lisa's one of the officers. Okay.
And Lisa already ugly, and her cry is uglier. Use your imagination.
Woof. So this song is basically saying that Lisa is eating everything in the police department and might eat your wife's pussy too.
Yeah, she's an undercover lesbian in the song.
I got the CDQ if you'd rather.
Oh, please. Yes.
You gotta get the CDQ.
That's why you need parts.
Yeah, man. We don't do that lo-fi shit unless it's talk box.
Yes, Jigga my friend. Jigga my friend right there. Ooh, let's go talk box. Yo, this is heat. Parks on iTunes.
Song of the summer.
We find out Parks engineered this. Hey! Let's go, Afro Man!
Never heard that in 20.
Nah, let him cook, let him cook! Why is this hard?
Talk box is always hard.
And this hook is a hit.
Lick 'em Low Lisa.
Let's go, let him cook.
She came to town. She ate all the pussy all around. From Adams County to the 275. Lick 'em Low Lisa. Licking every pussy alive.
Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick. Hey, pizza.
Wild.
Yeah, pussy like pizza. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Hey,
Pussy like pizza.
The song is 13 minutes, so you know what I mean. I implore you to go watch the video on YouTube.
So Afro Man spends the next 3 years making songs that make fun of all the officers involved by name, even using footage of the raid from his own CCTV cameras.
Love it.
Songs titled Randy Walters is a Son of a Bitch and Lick 'em Low Lisa, accusing one of the officers of being lesbian and sleeping with the other officers' wives. During the raid, one officer looked like he was about to eat some lemon pound cake sitting on Afro Man's counter. Afro Man made a whole album calling the officer fat. This is just
this is brilliant.
Only in America.
First off,
if you use the mic.
First off, a couple points. They broke his door down, right?
Like violently.
Yeah. And at the end of the raid, because he's super polite, he a black man. You know, you can't be talking crazy to these people.
In Ohio.
In Ohio, right? Because one thing he said about it when he did an interview about it was how helpless he felt. How he watching these people destroy his shit, step on his little fancy custom suits, and there's nothing he can do about it, right? But he at the end, he says to the guy that's in charge, am I under arrest? The guy says no. Are there any charges being filed? The guy says no. First question, are y'all gonna fix my door? And he said the guy like callously looks at him like, that's not in our job description or some old slick shit. It's like they was totally nasty to him. And the funny part is,
all of it.
This is what all of it, but he makes these responses. Y'all sue him because you're so embarrassed. And you make videos that were viral in the area, now viral in the world. I saw people in Asian countries on TikTok talking about how funny these songs is. You know, it's always good to see the little guy fight back. And you are the little guy in your town when you go against the fucking Adams County Sheriff Department.
One of those Sheriff County people, Afro Man started calling a PDF file because one of his friends got caught up in some wild PDF foul charges. So that officer took the stand to say how that has totally ruined his life. So much so his children's friends refuse to come over to the house to play anymore because you're a PDF foul.
Well,
did y'all peep one of the
Y'all don't think he went too far?
No.
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Did you peep that one? And this is how you know those officers are pieces of shit. One of the officers are now divorced. Guess who testifies on Afro Man's side? His
The
fucking
ex-wife.
wife.
Damn.
Now you what's the odds? Afro Man don't got a huge budget. He's not paying her. He's probably a piece of shit. And they're corrupt too, because I think the original charges was he had somebody held up in there like a kidnapping.
Yeah.
They was fucking with people. That's what the fuck they did.
Yeah, Mark. I'd like to say more on that.
So when I first saw it, I thought it was funny. And all the songs I heard were funny. When I'm hearing, like, if somebody's not a pedophile, and we call them that, I think that's too far.
That's not what he did, Mark. He called him. He said you hang with pedophiles, which he does.
Yeah,
sounds similar.
That's a hard distinction to make. I'm surprised he didn't win that one.
Am I not supposed to judge you? Are we wrong for judging people that hang with pedophiles? Just curious.
No.
You can't judge a nigga that hangs with the nigga that's a known pedophile.
I mean, did he know he was a pedophile? That's the
How
question.
the Afro Man? It's Googleable.
The guy's got
It's Googleable.
pedophile charges, is convicted on some shit. They pulled it all up.
I'm saying people
the
carry
police,
charges.
and he's
Look,
the police.
I'm not defending the cop, or certainly I'm not defending a pedophile.
I just want to hear what the
I
too
would just need
far
to know how much
part is.
He's saying putting that label on someone.
I'm just saying, if you ruin somebody's life and people walk around thinking you're a pedophile, you actually didn't know that the dude you hang with had these crazy charges. I can see how that could fuck somebody's life up. The other stuff I'm kind of with. I mean, I'm not against making fun of the pound cake shit. You know, some of the jokes are a little too far for me, but I could live with it. You lay with dogs, you get fleas, all that shit. I'm definitely not defending the police doing that shit. But when somebody is connected to pedophilia, that to me could be a little too far if you didn't know. If you actually just kicking a pedophile.
Everybody involved is law enforcement. The guy that's supposed to be a pedophile and the guy that's hanging with the supposed pedophile. So if anybody has access to information like that, is them.
For sure.
So of course he knows his friend is a pedophile.
I don't know. Do you think the average cop runs backgrounds on all their friends before they hang out with them?
I think the average cop runs backgrounds on everybody because they can't have that power.
I don't know.
I think the average cop run on his neighbor, run on the Uber driver. I think he run on anybody they can.
I agree.
Not on other cops though.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sure they do that.
If you could run all our records, would you?
No.
Oh,
yes.
Shit, I'll run yours.
Oh, boy, that's why.
Yo,
I'll be running
my
y'all.
point was the audacity of them to sue him. That was the real shit. Like that's some entitlement shit. That's nuts. Like, yo, fam, y'all kicked my door in. Y'all ramshack my house. And look at me, y'all ain't give me no money, no nothing. Y'all ain't find anything. Now I gotta be responsible for repairing all my own shit. Cool. Y'all still, so now I put the shit out. I'm making money from it. And y'all had the audacity to sue me. Like, that's the wild shit to me in the whole thing.
I think this is the best case scenario and most lighthearted scenario that could come from the circumstances, especially if you keep names like Breonna Taylor in your mind.
Yeah. Like some that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, that's some audacity for y'all to sue me.
No joke. If we had audacity before we got to that, y'all took my $400. He was on the stand explaining, you don't know what I do with my money, how I earn my money, yada, yada, yada. But cops bursting in some place unwarranted, ransacking shit is scary in itself.
Sure.
Anything that comes from the playful songs that I'm making in the next 3 years, that just comes from that. And I think it's interesting, right? Because Afro Man in one of the songs, he was saying, yo, I fucked one of the officers' wives.
Yeah.
So they put that officer on the stand. Lyrics in court.
Yeah.
Lyrics in court. They played these diss records. So the officer is up there on some, they asked him, yo, did Afro Man indeed fuck your wife? The officer says, I don't know.
Which I think is hilarious. I don't know. The fact that you don't know.
I agree with Joe. I
would
think
know
this
Afro
is the
Man.
lightest response you could get when you think about the fact that the danger is
Yeah.
there. Why are you cutting the cameras if you're not trying to do some shit you're not allowed
Dog,
to do?
this is taking lemons, making lemonade out of it, and I'm happy.
Let me play this.
Fuck out of here.
This nigga got millions of views from these shits.
By Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You were all
hundreds of pound cakes at work.
People just start sending this nigga pound cake.
That's hilarious.
All of it is hilarious.
Mr. Foreman created a crack pot. I don't know where he got it at, but he had that to extend that for us.
The Adams County Sheriff,
I got the CD cue. Got the CD cue.
You really do? Of the pound cake song?
Oh yeah, pound cake. My fault. I got the I got pound cake.
Play them all.
Did Afro Man say that?
I want to hear the CD.
The one where he got
No,
the
I
fake
bought
nigga
the
about
album
Lisa.
because I'm a fucking Afro Man fan, and I'm gonna
You gonna make me
support
buy this
all
now.
of it. Here we go.
I'm buying this too.
Yo, dog, it's no excuse for nobody not to
I'm buying it too,
album.
just to support somebody that was genius enough to think of this as his retaliation.
Break down my door. Then I heard the glass
Let's go.
Break.
Let's go.
No kidnapping victims. Just some living pound cake.
Parks, you're really sick for having these CDQ. You need a lot of help.
Okay. It takes some tries. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his gun. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok.
Hey, lemon pound cake.
He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got hot.
Lemon pound cake. Pound cake. Dog. How do you not celebrate this?
See, this comes from watching the cop lick his fucking lips staring at that cake in the middle of the road.
And he was.
Bitch, yes, you are hungry, nigga. We have it on camera.
I salute this 1,000%. Like, I don't see one thing wrong with this at all.
Might have to put Afro Man on that best rapper list.
Yeah, I hope he goes fucking triple
Put him on
platinum
the
and make a
list.
shit
The
ton of
realest.
money for real.
The realest rappers list.
Honestly, I think there's so much positive to come from this story.
I'm in agreement with you.
Anyone?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And hopefully he got a nice financial windfall from their bullshit.
Yeah, or at least it's
but now he would
$400
have
back.
to take them to court now, right? That's what happened because they lost. They were suing him. They lost. Now he would have to take them to make money.
I'm talking about from the album or the sales or whatever the case may be. I hope he got some motherfucking money. Like, yo, come on.
Yo, all of this being over $400
is the best part.
It's the
That's the
icing
best
on
part.
the lemon pound cake.
And you know what, man? Fuck that Yankee Stadium shit. When Afro Man comes to New York, we need tickets, man. We in there. We need a suite. You heard me?
Yeah.
And you know why it's funny too? Afro Man put out his hit in 92 or whenever that was.
A little later,
It was like 98, 99.
94.
No way.
It was written in Afro Man.
I think he was nominated for a Grammy.
Wu-Tang Forever and Afro Man. But anyway,
Yeah.
Afro Man put his song out and you never heard from him. He's minding his fucking business somewhere.
Making slaps on the low.
Yeah, he wasn't on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't doing none of the stupid shit that the old nigga. Yes. Yeah, he didn't do none of that.
Bum ass podcast.
2000, he put it out.
So why would you fuck with the dude that ain't been bothering nobody at all? It's just like,
And to your point, that $4,000 might have been. Then nigga save that $4,000. You
Yeah.
gonna go
Nah,
come
we
take
not
my
gonna shit,
shit
you know
and
what I
not
mean?
give it back. Fuck is you
I
talking
thought
about?
I was worried for him a little bit because in one of those music videos, I think it's Lemon Pound Cake, he has a fake lick 'em up Lisa.
Oh, no, that was in Lick 'em Up Lisa.
yeah.
That's the real Lisa in the video.
No, it's a fake.
No.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I was.
That's why she
kinda-
cried.
Right, but that's what I thought. I didn't know the legality on that because he's really being chased by an overweight blind cop in the video, and she looks exactly like the real lick 'em up Lisa.
She's eating some pussy in the video, all that shit.
Oh my god! Like you didn't see that video?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't know whether that part was legal. You know what I mean? But apparently it is.
Well,
That's the
Afro
one.
Man took the stand and was like, I should be able to share my truth and my experience. These are things that really, truly happened to me.
Not just that, nigga. SNL's been around forever.
Word. That's
Off
spoof,
of
yeah.
We
satire.
SNL.
Yeah. But this is the shit like Uncle Luke fought for. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
1,000%.
Yes,
1,000%.
exactly. Exactly.
1,000%.
The
You
freeze
always
just texted me
gotta
the
say
same thing.
something intelligent, shit. You not like I'm starting to get.
Just trying to add context though, Mona. Still context.
You trying to put context in our context. Bro.
Did you tell him that Mark cleared his throat in his honor?
That Mark did what?
He
Cleared his throat in his honor.
and Free's honor.
Yeah,
he held
He
it
never
down
clears his
for all of the lumpy throat
shit,
niggas.
yo, that's crazy.
Yo, y'all are dumb as hell.
Shout out to Freeze.
Shout out to Afro Man. Shout out to Freeze. Shout out to Afro Man.
For sure.
Freeze. Shout out to Lick 'em Up, Lisa.
Lick 'em low. And
Lisa.
I was surprised that he's still able to format a song that great. Like
A few of them.
Music nerd me. Like for him to, eight bar right here, hook. I got a hit hook. I'm gonna keep giving you my hook in that 13-minute joint. That Lick 'em Low Lisa hook came on at least 95 times in the 13 minutes. It's like, yo, he knows how to do it still.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Like Reggie Miller shooting a jump shot. That was nice to see from Afro Man.
Yeah, all while dressed like Don King. It was really good.
Well, he was saying, I'm an American and I got rights.
That's right.
And they violated him.
And he has a lot of those suits because they showed when they went through his closet parks. He's got suit after suit. It's just custom suit after custom.
Different countries?
Suit
That's my man.
Just bullshit, a lot of bullshit. But
The funny shit, so I got to play the clip from when Afro Man won, and then we can move on because he was really excited about it. And I was so excited for him, I didn't pay any mind to the fact that his entire living room was painted lime green.
Oh, yeah. His house looks crazy. They did a walkthrough.
If you watch the live stream of the court today,
His
you
whole
can
shit is
clearly
green.
see that Judge Jackass Jonathan helped the police Hines is on the side of the crooked police officers who made the mistake to raid my house for no reason and placed themselves on
Yo,
my video
look at Afro
camera,
Man living room.
placed themselves in
Ain't that
my
how it's supposed to look?
career.
Yeah.
They got ceiling tiles.
Since he's working in cahoots with the police, the first thing he did was get rid of all my claims. Now, I don't like to play victim, but let's be honest. I'm the victim of some sheriffs that raided me for nothing. First of all. So the first thing he want to do is get rid of my claims. This makes the police who raided my house for no reason the victims. Yeah, the predators are the victims. They are the predators and the victims at the same time. Notice how Judge Jackass Jonathan helped the police Hines cut my attorney off every time he talked.
He did.
Notice how he let the pedophile lawyer talk anytime he get ready. Just notice that. Notice how he dismissed the claims of the real victim. Notice how he make the predators the victim, and then he works in cahoots with them. Notice that. And it's happening to me right now, but it's going to happen to everybody. We got to do something about, you know what I'm saying?
All right, Afro Man.
No,
round of applause for Round of applause for Afro Man.
When that judge announced it, that judge looked so disappointed that he won. I believe he's not lying. That judge looked so disappointed he had to say that he won. He was pissed. They are working together.
And I just love that Afro Man still has an afro.
Yeah, I was just thinking
healthy. It's healthy.
Nice afro too, yeah.
No Beijing in it, right? Shit, you can't have everything.
All right, what else is important? What else is unimportant? What else needs our attention?
I think the most important news of the week that everybody needs to be thinking and talking about right now is this crisis with Ray J.
I'm thinking about to say some heavy shit.
Yeah.
No, it was heavy.
Ray J. It was heavy. I don't want no smoke with Ray J.
They wait on me. He's handing out venereal diseases.
Yo, he giving them more than that.
Yeah.
It's the how.
Yo, that's some West Coast shit, right?
No, it's some Ray J shit.
Nah, he ain't the only person.
No,
I've
you're
heard.
right. You're right.
He ain't the only person I've heard, and most of them have been from the West Coast.
And
I'm not trying to say anything because at some point I will go to an award show. And Roscoe's.
So if you happen to not know what we're talking about, this whole thing started when on It Is What It Is, Shine showed up. He's on, promoting his new upcoming album. Right?
He has a show.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And don't he have an album coming out too? No?
He does.
Yeah, he does. Okay. Anyway, Shine is on It Is What It Is. And they're talking about Brandy. And he was telling the story about how he was dating Brandy or trying to, do whatever with Brandy, not knowing that Mace was already kind of in the spot. And they had a little playful back and forth about that. I had thoughts about that, but whatever. Apparently, Ray J had
that was also weird, by the way.
Yeah. That's why I want to pause right there for a second. What are y'all thoughts on?
I thought this shit was corny.
It's weird.
I think it's corny and weird. I think two grown-ass men talking about women they used to date or sleep with or do whatever is corny in general. But and I like both of them, but this shit seemed out of character. It actually didn't seem. No, I do like it. It seemed out of character for them. Like, no, I'm just saying.
This bad.
He gave me the side eye. That's why. I seen people who do it. I'm like, oh, that's corny. That's what they do. That didn't seem like shit to either of them. I was really surprised to hear it from both of them.
Shocking to me because Shine, to my knowledge, is still doing the politician thing, and that's A. B.
He tried to dress it up, but it wasn't.
Like Shine is still a politician, right?
Yeah, I'm about to say he tried to dress up his
prime minister.
He's not anymore. But
yeah, but if you ran, you still
Yeah, he's a
kind of
He
political.
said
to
he's
me.
gonna rerun, but yeah.
If you ever ran, there's certain things that I think are just off limits for you. This is one of them. And B, Mace really liked Brandy back then.
That's
Like
what
that
I'm
was
saying.
a real thing. So to hear it spoken about now, like Mace wouldn't have never brought the shit up.
Yeah, see,
don't think.
I don't mind them talking about it. I think it's
really
in bad taste to talk about it publicly because now you bring in this innocent girl to the public airwaves,
Make her look some type
for
of
that.
way.
Yeah, and I don't like that part.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the part that's bad. Make it look if they said they both dated her and didn't make it like make her look not the most
appealing.
Not appealing,
but I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it fucking sliding.
Slutty.
Like a joke.
Yes, there we go.
And Brandy's minding her business.
You say
Somebody
it.
say it, just point
I
it at
don't
me.
want to say it.
I got you.
Thank you.
Well, and yeah, but Brandy's minding her business.
That shit was 20 something.
But it's a lot of kissing.
20 something years ago, my nigga. Like, and I'm home minding my business. I got my own kid, and y'all just gonna throw out that I pop both of y'all around the same time. It makes me look away.
But it's a lot
And
of
she
kissing
said
and
she didn't,
telling
by the
these
way.
Yeah, I
days. Like, I
disagree
don't
with
understand.
Ish. I don't even like y'all talking about it at the crib or at the barbershop. The fuck we talking about pussy we got 30 years ago for?
Yeah, that might happen.
What?
That's what happens a lot.
It's still
That's good.
So then, but that's the kind of thing you have. You
That's
have
all the fuck
with
we got left.
with your bestie, like not just. I don't know. I just think that.
Oh,
was
you saying that with a
weird.
random dude?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
if
with
it's
you
a
on that.
nigga
Yeah,
that
yeah, I'm
you
with
work with, you see, it's just like, why are we talking about? Oh, like I don't. It's I don't.
Yeah, I'm with you. If you with your homie, that's how I was saying. Like, if you with your homie,
Have you ever listened to this podcast?
There's too much pillow talking in hip hop right now, though.
Yes,
it's a lot of guys just talking about back in the day pussy, and it's like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Right. If you did it, you did it. Like, you only got to tell the world that. I just think it's corny in general. I was surprised. Well, apparently Ray J didn't like it either.
Yeah.
Of course.
So Rainy, of course, being his sister, he went online and he told him he didn't like. He told him that he was upset, and he offered some threats.
I have the CDQ here as
You know,
well.
thank you.
Barks, you're on the roll, buddy. You're on the roll, Barks.
See y'all niggas. Y'all better not have that
Give
skirt
him
on.
the J.
Y'all better pull y'all panties up.
Because
You know what I'm saying? For real.
He started out all
I see
right.
y'all. I know where y'all at.
Yeah.
You in
I know where
Vegas,
y'all
yada
at.
yada. That
Y'all
was cool.
flipping too in
Normal
Vegas,
shit.
walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Nigga get some money and have to do 5,000 shows. Fucking bitch.
Still cool.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Hoe ass niggas. Give you a venereal, nigga.
Whoa. See.
My eyebrow went up.
Hold on, let me charge the computer. Blood on everything, bro. I give these niggas a venereal
entendre.
disease, a thing never had before.
Double down.
I tattoo the fuck out these niggas, blood.
I would tattoo.
Bend y'all
Yeah.
niggas over, bro.
Well,
I
Hit
think
y'all
that's
from the
more.
back like this, nigga.
Yeah, I think this is West Coast shit.
He's
It
thrusting.
gotta be.
Huh? Where Bussy Baby? Where Back Shots? Y'all come in and get something too, nigga.
All right, pause this.
Yeah,
Wait.
Bussy,
Pause.
Definitely pause this.
Bussy baby.
No, I mean pause the video.
Oh.
Not pause what he's saying. All right, he just
I'm confused.
he knows people by those names. Like, where's Bussy Baby and Backshot? What did he say?
They're in their contact list.
Y'all come in here too.
Pussy baby. Take a nigga ass.
He takes the award from Biggie's friend Gutta Gutta.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
So wait a minute. First, the threat was, "I'll give you a venereal by
trying.
tattooing somebody with the venereal, and then tattooing you."
No, I think tattooing was
No.
tattooing means fuck you in the
Yeah.
ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and I know that was probably
I was
dumb,
trying to
but I can't be the only person that didn't know tattooing.
He was
means
Googling
I just
it.
put two and two together.
I got it from Kanye.
I was trying to find it on the Urban Dictionary.
Yo, I'm about to say, don't look that shit up. I'm really gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Something you don't want to see.
Have any of y'all heard that reference before, tattooing in regards
No.
to fucking a nigga in the ass violently?
I've heard people say, anyway, yeah.
What did you hear, Mark? I'm sure you heard all of it.
Why are you sure?
I just you smart.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
heard-
are smart.
So have you heard it?
I hear tattoo usually used for violent shit. He tattooed him. He got hit. He got tattooed. You hear it? I never heard quite in the ass, but I knew it was something violent.
Right.
So I just assumed, and he already said he gonna give him a venereal. I just
Right.
put two and two together.
That's
So that's-
butt stuff.
And he
yeah.
thrusted.
So his
Right.
admission is not only does he take male ass, but he's also burning. It's basically what Ray J said.
It
I'm
was
burning.
that was implied.
Okay.
He probably
Well, fuck it. Honesty.
Well, I don't
I'm
think-
with that.
I think
like honesty.
I think if he's saying he's switching between them, he
Yeah.
may give one of them a venereal because you're not supposed to switch or some shit like that.
Oh, that's true. Flip. I
That's
didn't
a
think
nice
about
way.
that.
That's an optimistic way of looking at it, Flip.
Yeah, you got to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're taking the butt, you usually just want to stay in one butt.
I don't know about none of that. I'm just saying. I could imagine.
Because if you change buttholes, you'll get.
That's the problem. I'm learning.
Okay,
I mean,
guys,
I know what the
Native land, can you hear me?
A man to give you BV
I'm
from
sorry.
hitting two women in the same
wanna go
day
home.
parks. I know that.
Oh.
And as far as butt play, we would have to probably talk to our
Professionals.
gay family and ask them if you dip the sticks.
Well, Flip just told us that's the facts, so I take his.
Flip don't know about that stuff.
Thank you very much, Mona.
You ever had a threesome with a girl you was dating and another girl, and you started with the girl you was dating, and halfway through tried to go to the next one?
No.
You better not finish over there.
You can start. Yo, talk about shit getting awkward.
You better not.
I'm sorry. That's what my brain was while y'all were doing this venereal bullshit y'all on.
Lick him low, Lisa.
That's a talk you got to have before the threesome
Get some
starts.
of this Cameron ass.
Oh wait, we're back to this.
Yeah, we need to hear a little bit more.
I'm trying to straighten my ears out. I'm done listening to what Ray J wants to do.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have brought this topic up because I respect all parties involved. Brandy is on my don't say